Well, hello? Are we going? Yeah. Ah, yes, we are. We are live. Hello to you. So far, dang. I don't even. What does this look like? What does this look like? So whatever I'm looking at over here is actually way brighter than what it looks like on the live stream. Interesting. Well, I guess what I'd like to do next is play little musica and say hello. Hello to you. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Is this? Yeah. We'll go to this. We'll just do a little bit of this right here. Is it? Ooh. Ooh. But I don't know how loud it's gonna be. Is that loud? Holy crap. Whenever I go back to record, like, oh, actually, you know what, keep it loud here, I'll just lower it a little bit. I guess. Well, 16.4. Anyway, how are you? Today I'm gonna play a little Monster Hunter, if that's okay with you. Yeah, a little Monster Hunter. This is a little loud for me. Shit. I can't even hear myself, dude. I can't even hear myself. But anyway, nobody's here yet. That's fine. If you want to see, I'm sorry, if you have any complaints, that's what chat is for. Go ahead and chat away. I'm gonna make sure it's popping up on screen. Hello, viewers. And there it is too, right below. Where? Should I do it right here? Oh yeah, I should do it right here. So right here's chat. That's crazy. Anyway, whatever. So far I'm streaming to myself and I'm loving it. Well, make sure for the ladies when they come in the chat, the stream, say hello to me. When they see me playing Monster Hunter, I'm not gonna be able to keep them away. That's the only reason why I play that game. For all the women to play. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. But what I do want to say is that we are gonna be playing Monster Hunter today. But it's not gonna be like the whole, like, so basically today, this is how it's gonna go. Is starting off with Monster Hunter. I want to get, reacclimated, I guess you could say. I also want to move on to from Monster Hunter to just a few videos on Japan. If you check all this, I put in the description, so in case you're interested, you can check it out. But and then what else? Yeah, and then just chatting with you guys if you want to chat with anything. Good news, the channel's been a little bit busier lately, so I'm happy about that. Unfortunately, even though I've been putting up videos every day, all the videos have been adaptation from the live stream. So I'm noticing this gap between live streams, and it's really, I mean, I don't remember the last time I streamed. It was probably like over a week ago. So I'm gonna try to change that up a little bit. Basically, I'm gonna try to, I always say that I'm gonna try to do something new, and then I just never end up following through. So whatever I'm saying right here is kind of like just an idea I have about what I'd like to do. I'm noticing that, I'm a little, what do you say? I'm a little dissatisfied with my live streaming frequency. You can put it that way, right? I am happy with the videos that I'm putting up, more or less. They're definitely getting a little bit more views than I thought they would, to be honest. So that's good. But yeah, I need to edit them faster. That way there's not, so basically, all the whatever we talk about tonight, if there's anything interesting, or if maybe Monster Hunter gameplay is a little interesting, then I'll make a video. I'll just, condense it into a video and put it on the channel later this week, kind of like how I did last week. But I need to do that a little bit more frequently, so that I can get back to live streaming again, I also feel like if there's like news-worthy items that I cover, sometimes that has like it's like a very short timer on it, as far as relevancy goes. And if I am taking too long editing one stream from like over a week ago, and there's news that was big a week ago, but it's not big anymore, like then I'm kind of out of the loop, you know what I mean? So that's another reason why I gotta keep going and streaming. But anyway, those are some of the thoughts that are going through my head. Other thoughts going through my head is, unfortunately, I haven't been writing all this week on my novel. I haven't been working on it. I don't know what. I think I just kind of had a better week than previous week, but not back into full gear. So I kind of fell out of my routine again. And I don't know. I think this week I just suffered with a bunch of like, what do you say? Just a lot of issues with belief in my own self and being able to pull this stuff off. I don't know how else to put it. So hopefully I'll be able to just kind of, I think what happens, a problem I have is like I make things too big in my head, and I have all these like dreams and visions of what I like to do, and then when I see how big it is, I kind of take a step back and look at it, and I'm like, holy crap, how am I ever gonna get to that point? I gotta have the dream go, and then like a balloon, just let it go away, and then just keep moving forward with like practical, not easy to do things, but minimize it in my head, let it go, and keep moving forward. I can't take everything so seriously. So that's why tonight I'm gonna play Monster Hunter for a little bit, not too long, but I feel like I need to do that since that's kind of what my whole channel was about. So we're gonna get back into Monster Hunter, and it's gonna be Monster Hunter World. So it's not usually the Monster Hunter I would play. Gen U is what probably most of you who are tuning in from the past, if you are tuning in from the past. But anyway, let's go ahead and get it started. I might have to all right, okay, let's see. I gotta make sure it's gonna play on the right screen, because right now it's not on the right screen. Let's see. I think it's actually windowed mode, so give me 1 second while I switch the screens around. Let's see. For some reason, it's not working. Hold on real quick. So what I think I need to do... Okay, now, there it is. Alright, I'm going to be playing with controller, so hold on. Give me 1 second. I know it's not on screen yet. Give me one moment. I need to switch the screen over. Alright. Is that fine? Okay. Display, and into my resolution, I'm gonna have to put that down to that. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's see what happens. I might have to restart the game. Yes. Alright, let's go ahead and switch it over. Do you see? No. Let me... Not yet. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. We're almost there. And then... Where's my game capture? Capture... Boom. Might be there in just a second. There it is. There it is. What is up? Lucent Monarch. Your name is familiar to me for some reason. Lucent Monarch. Welcome. How are you? So I'm on Iceborne. I'm still kind of in the beginning of Iceborne, to be honest. Let's see. I do need to move some other windows over. Okay. How weird is this gonna be? Anyway, how's everybody doing? Okay. Cool. So, let me... Alright. And desktop audio. How is the volume? Is it loud enough? Here, let me... Okay, so I'm trying to see where the... Alright, I'll increase it a little bit. Wow, that's kind of annoying. I might have to... Oh, shoot. Yo, which one is which? Audio output capture versus... versus desktop audio. I don't even know which one is which, but... Oh man, it's been a while. It's been a while. Lucent Monarch, how are you? Are you still there? Technical difficulties, making sure everything's working. If the volume isn't good, you can always let me know. Am I hearing the penguins? I feel like I'm hearing penguins. Alright, we'll just try the volume here for now. Hold on. I feel like it needs to be a little louder. Okay. I think that's gonna be fine. Alright. Now, I might have to switch to window mode so that it's easier to... It's the only downside. And maybe I'll cap my frame rate to 30 or 60. Cause I don't want to... Yeah, let's see. Alright, display... Video DLSS. No, I don't need that. Oh. Frame rate, we'll do 60. Even though it's... It should be fine, should be fine, should be fine. Alright. And I think this should be good. Oh wait, I want to do window mode, right? Borderless window. Change screen. Oh, what? I guess so then. I guess so. We're gonna have to restart the game. But it's alright. Alright, nice. What are you working on? Are you working on project like for school or something, or are you working at work? Friday night work. Alright. I feel like some of these are new, but maybe I just haven't been playing in a while. Alright. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Dang, it's been a while. Yo, what am I wearing? Alright. What am I wearing? Then I also need to find a good spot. I think I'll be fine with my camera on the bottom right. Cool. Though I feel like the colors don't look right, but oh man, I forgot about this. Okay. Stera News, the Argosy is in port.
Now we can just focus on that Nargacuga and Glavenus.
Nargacuga and Glavenus, is that what I'm going after next? Holy. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Alright. How? I feel... Maybe... Anyway, been a while. Okay, so... I got a couple... I'm gonna do a little warm-up hunt. Now... I gotta remember how to play this game. The last time I played was back in January. Let's see. So... I'm gonna go over to... Let's see... Quest board. No. Need to check out my items. Manage my items. Damn. Alright. So what do I got going on here? I got some mega potions. Dude, it's been a while. What loadout? Basic trap, basic Rathalos. What was I doing back in the day? Alright, so this looks like something I was actually had. Cold cat? I don't even know if this is any good. Alright, so I got Okay. What do I have here? Demon drug? Hot drink? Alright. Oh, dang. I'm not playing with G-Sync on. I can tell you that. Holy crap. Time to cultivate some hot peppers now here because you missed me. No. Okay. Dang, I'm gonna have to... Oh, alright. It's been a while. Let me just tell you, it's been a while since I played this game, and now I gotta remember everything. So, what's next? Alright, so I might actually end up dying, you know? Hunt a Nargacuga. So, should we just, like, jump right into it? Like, I don't remember how to play, and then... we're just gonna see what happens. I think we're just gonna jump right into that ever-present shadow, Nargacuga. Okay. And then, well, you know, we'll figure out what to do. All right. So if I remember right, I'm gonna go right here to the canteen. So you got plans tonight, Lucent? after work, or what do you got going on? Let's see. Pay with the money. Okay, that looks good. I'm just gonna go with that. Damn, I need to figure out. Yeah, I can see the screen. Like, I don't have G-Sync on, and it is. There are so many lines. What are they called? Screen tearing? I don't know if you guys can tell. All right. Dang, I don't even know what my Palico is wearing. My old Palico root. All right, let's do it. Oh wait. Oh, am I not pressing it? I thought I was pressing the button. Alrighty then, let's hunt a Nargacuga. Let's hunt a Nargacuga. Do they give me anything good?
The very first Nargacuga investigation in the New World. Talk about lucky.
How's the volume? Good? Alright. I think it might be a little loud, but it's alright for you guys. Alright, so I don't even remember. So the map is left pad. I'm playing on PS5 controller. Alright, what am I just gonna have to investigate first? Cause I ain't never seen it before. Oh well, okay, well we'll just go ahead and start a little invest. Oh, there you are. You know, let's do it. Is that it? What's up, Narger? Nargacuga. I might as well get all this stuff. If he's gonna be dropping it. Oh. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna throw a paintball on him. You guys ready? I'm just kidding. Just do a little investigators on the old Nargacuga. Level up, might as well. Dang, it's actually the first time I fought him in this game. Well, obviously, you can tell. Hey, what's up? What's up? Dude, he's definitely one of my favorite monsters, I have to say that. Here, alright. Let's give him a little wake-up call. Alright. Alright, that's blocked. Oh, hell no. Alright, getting a little bit used to these moves again. Hey, look at him. He's already scared, bruh. He's already scared. He's like, I need to go pick on somebody new. Oh, oh. What? Oh, oops. Okay. Okay. I don't know what happened to my targeting. Oh. Oh. I'm having a little... Ooh! 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 Flying daggers, huh? Okay. For some reason I'm not locking onto him. And there he is, finally. Holy crap! Why was it not locking on? Just do it. Okay. Oh. Little. You don't like it, huh? You don't like it, huh? You don't like it. Oh, wait. Uh-oh, I messed up. Here we go. Oh, you don't like it. Oh, yeah. Woohoo! Uh-oh. Okay, what am I doing over here? Can I just put it away? No? Let's see. You gonna come for me? Take it! Oh. Uh-oh, I gotta... Wait, I'm not... What's... I think I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Woo! Oh, what you trying to do? Yeah, I'm hitting the wrong button. I keep hitting, Wait, why am I doing that? Okay. What is sheath again? I can't remember what sheath is. Besides running. Alright, what do we got over here? Health booster, cleanser. Woo! Let's do a little healthy boosty boost. Ooh! Oh! He thought he's freaking cool. I'm a little bit cooler. Okay. Ooh, am I bleeding? Oh, hell no. Uh-oh. Oh, he missed. Oh, shit. Alright, let's see what happens here. Would this fix it? Oh, hell yeah. Alright, Narga. Oh. Okay. I think I have my sensitivity on a little too high. Alright, let's see what happens. Woo! I'm gonna try to slice his tail. Oh, dang, that tree! Ooh! Is he bored of me already? Oh, he's bored of me. He's like, huh. Alright, well. Cleanser booster, will that give me anything? Alright, cool. So, got some health here. I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, so I got some of the controls in that game. Let's see, what do I got here? How do I... Oh, yeah, recovery, and there we go. So I gotta get those old... this final... Actually, I can probably do what? Easy ration. Oh, never mind. Oh wait, what am I doing, dude? You can tell it's been a while since I played the game. I just need to press circle on it. My cleanser booster is all gone. Where are you, Nargi? Nargi, come on back over here. I ain't done with you. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Gotta get my research. Is that what it is? Oh. Oh. Engineer. Wasn't even Narga. I thought it was... Alright. Oh, hell no. I don't think so, bruh. I don't think so. Oh, what happened? Oh, he got stuck in his own. Okay, here we go. My tail. Oh no! He got out of that really quickly. Oh. Let's see what happens. Huh? I want his tail. No. Oh, I might have gotten lucky. What's up, boy? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, so close. Ooh. I don't think so, boy. Let's see if we can get a quick one off. No. Oh, he got me. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's enraged. Ooh, he's so scary, boy. Ooh. Oh, it's underground. No, and I can't even get it. Uh-oh. He hurt my go. Alright, I definitely need to... Oh. Okay, okay, okay. He thinks he's gonna get me. Not before I set this up. Oh, wait, maybe not. Let's see. Uh-oh. Ooh! Uh-oh. Alright. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the moves. I'm forgetting all the moves. That's alright. We'll get him back. It's been a while. But we're not doing too bad. It's alright. It's alright. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix the game. I see a bunch of screen tears. It just doesn't look good. I don't know if you guys can tell. There's like screen tears and shit. I don't usually play in a non-windowed mode. Or hold on, what am I trying to say? I usually play in full screen, not in windowed. So I think that has something to do with throwing off G-Sync. Uh-oh. Here, let's get a little jumperoo. Uh-oh. Oh, you're gonna try to climb onto my mushroom, eh? You're gonna try to climb onto my mushroom, eh? Yeah, let's see. Okay. Wait, how come I'm not getting it? Give it to me. Or can I just go? Oh! Oh! I almost thought for a second he roared him over there. There we go. I don't even have to pull out my... Alright, let's see. Can we get a little turf war going? Oh! Oh, don't mind me. Oh! Okay, you focus on me, huh, Narga, huh? That's right. You would be focused on the more dangerous of us. I'm the one gonna whoop your ass in the hand. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna try to get him right here. Oh, somebody roared. Ruin my plan. Here we go. Take that. Oh. Oh! It hoits! It hoits! Make it stop! Just kidding, bro. Might as well take it. Yes! Dang it. Yeah, of course. Cry some more, won't you? Holy. Alright. Alrighty then. Oh. Something fell over here. I'll take it. Oh, it's just Anjaneth. I need something to fall from this other guy. Nah. Okay. Okay. Where's my free stuff? Is that my free stuff? Yeah, might as well do a little sharpity sharp. Where'd my Nargi go? Where'd my boy go? Hopefully I get his tail. That's all I want. Oh, look at him. Dude, what are you guys having a little powwow over here? Whatever you're planning, it ain't gonna work. I'll get both. Oh, okay. Alright. He didn't like your plan, I guess. Don't worry, Anja. I got him. I got him. See, did we get the Oh! My tail. My tail. My tail. Yeah, you hungry? What you hungry for? Give me that. No. Oh. Woo! Oh! I almost thought he was gonna slam that around me. Huh? Oh, what'd you try to do? Did he fall? Oh, doesn't it hurt? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, look at, he wants to try to get, he's like gonna walk around like all like, you know, like nah, you're gonna run, that's right. Oh, I got the Nargi materia. He's crying. Look at, I picked up his tears, bro. He's crying. Where is he going? This way? And Jeanette wants to play. He's like, how can we pay attention to that dude? And not me. Yo. Oh, he is like, he's just doing everything he can. Here, let's go this way. Hey, come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Hey, come into my world right here. Look at. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Where's my tail? Ooh. He's so mad. Oh. Whoa. Look how. Oh, I gotta hurry up. I gotta hurry up. Oh, what's going on here? Oh shit. Yo. Oh, wait. Let me get behind this thing. Can I get behind this thing? Uh-oh. Look at him, dude. He's so mad. Is he paying attention? Is he paying attention? Oh, nah, dude. He alright. Nah, he don't have nothing on me. My tail. Give it. You ain't using it responsibly. Give it over. Let's see. Come over here. What you over here talking to your boyfriend? What you doing over here? He don't like you. Oh, dang it. Oh. Alright, alright. Alright, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go this way. Actually, I should just be responsible. I have to drink responsibly. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Oh. Dang it. I mean. Ooh. Mine. There we go. I like to tackle through his attacks. Makes me feel so freaking cool. Oh, wait. I honestly don't know. I pressed a bunch of buttons at once. Oh, look at it. He's trying to get me. Oh, look at it. He can smell the blood. He can smell the blood. Ah! He found me. Trying to peek on me like that. Aw. Am I still too far away? Okay, boy. Okay, boy. What you trying to do? Oh. Wow, he's hitting hard. He's hitting hard. Oh, no, I don't want that. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, oh. I accidentally hit a button that I didn't want to. Woo! Alright. Oh. Yo, am I? Oh, I'm not tackling. I'm hitting the wrong button. I keep doing that. Come over here. Oh. Oh wait, what happened? Oh. Oh, thanks. Well, you kind of helped me out, I guess. I don't know. Whoa, what move was that? Holy shit. It's alright. It's alright. Yo! He did a double whammy on me! Oh. Uh-oh. Not what I wanted to do. Ooh. Okay, and not hitting the right button. Where'd that vigor wasp go? Tactical retreat! Tactical retreat! I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Alright. 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 Oh. Oh. My tail? My tail? My tail? My tail. Oh, no, still no? Oh, wait. Oh, get out of here. Oh, what is this dude doing? Give that tail to me. Oh, man. Oh. Okay. Yo, am I not? Oh, look it. Everybody's getting beat up by this guy right now. He's so mad. Woo! Just kidding. Going this way. My tail. No. Okay. Oh, nope. No. Oh, Angina. Uh-oh. Oh, he found me. Oh, you gonna leave me alone? He's like, I just don't want you to. Wait, is this guy gonna? Adios, amigo. All right, which way does this guy go? This way, right? Well, here we go. Here we go. A little bit longer than I wanted to. Oh, that's what I want. I want that tail. Let's do it. Tail, mine? Ooh! I want it so bad. Oh! No! Look at how mad I made him. Oh, look at he's so close. Come on. Oh, look at it. I get all greedy. I should have waited for the second one. Luckily, my root was there with a good old bigger wasp. Ooh. Ooh. Try to do it again? One more time or what? Oh, up from under the ground, huh? Oh. Oh, still no? I wonder what take us all. Ooh. Woo! Oh, oh my gosh. Oh yeah? Oh, there it is, my tail. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, yeah, you'd be mad. Yeah, of course. I understand. I understand. You're embarrassed. Oh, yeah, you're embarrassed. I'll take this. Now, should I just cap him or... Ooh, here, let's see. Let's see. Do I have a trap? Do I have a trap? Do I have a trap? Yeah. I don't even know if I can... I don't even know if I can. We'll try it right now. Yo? What happened to it? Wait, what happened to it? My trap night trap? What the hell? Let's see. Can I get him? No. Okay, well. That gets me a little harder than I thought. I kind of wasted that. Oh, man. No trapu today. Oh. Not even close. Alright, so I forgot I have the clutch claw, but I honestly I'm not really a clutch claw kind of guy, to be honest. But maybe I ought to. Oh yeah, now I got my piercing pot. Might as well do this. Where he going? Can I go that way? Is this? Oh, I think I'm going this way. Yeah, I keep hitting circle to dodge. Because that's what it is in Final Fantasy Rebirth. And then I keep wanting to block with R1. Because that's what it is in Final Fantasy Rebirth. But blocking with this weapon is R2. Might as well. Look at him. Okay. Okay. I forgot what button it was. So, how do I use my piercing pot again? Oh no, I don't want to do that! Oh no, no. Oh man. Which, how do I use that again? Isn't it just square? I see that I'm aiming, but I'm not firing. Oh, maybe it's just trigger. Is it just trigger? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just trigger. Oh, I don't need to use that yet. It's just trigger. Oh wait, oops. Oh. Yo! Okay, okay, we get the picture. You're mad. Oh my gosh, I forgot that it charges in the air. Okay. I'm gonna throw this away or what? Look at him. Is he... Maybe I should use my demon drug just to speed things up, even though it's kind of a waste. Oh, I'll just do it. Who cares? Who cares? Look at him. Ah. Let's see. Alright. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, not what I wanted exactly. Oh, okay. Kind of caught it. There's a wall there. Woo! Okay. I need to get that bigger wasp over there. Uh-oh. I ran into another wall. Oh yeah, he doesn't like that. Maybe I should just do my second. I keep trying to go for the big one. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh! Oh! Oh, no, no, no. Oh! Oh! I need a sharpen. Oh. Uh-oh. Woo. Okay. Okay. I'm getting a little tired of you already. It's time for you to be done. It's time for you to be done. This is where... Ooh. Ah! Gonna face me? Oh! He's mad again. Any moment now. Any moment now. Alright. Ah, a little rusty, but... Yeah, this game is so much fun. Holy crap. Can I eat my ration? Excuse me. Oh wait, I think there's like an... I'll get this. Where is the... There it is. The Nargacuga decayed carcass. This will give me a lot of research points. I got some more research points. Alright, where's this guy? Alright. Oh yeah. Oh, freaking top. Oh, wrong button. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, yo. Uh-oh. 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 Get that to me. Get me that to me. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm concussed. I'm stunned. He's such a stunning monster. Will we make it? Hello, you found me. Okay. Yeah. You're not done playing yet? Where is he? Okay. Not yet. Thank you, sir. Ah! Damn it. You can try it again or what? My turn now. Oh wait, what? Oh look, and now he's hurt, but can I... Here. Crafting list. Can I craft any traps? Oh no. Well. Too bad I wasted my traps so early. That's alright, we're gonna get him right now. Oh, my blue mushrooms is maxed. Am I going the right way or what? I mean, I'm following this, but he looks like he's over there. Alright. Mm-hmm. Alright, so. Am I in a position to be able to... Alright, let's see what happens. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna... Is this close enough? Alright, let's see. Uh-oh. Aw, I hit his foot. He's... Oh, what the hell? Oh, climbing. Uh-oh. Yo, what? Oh, oh no, I got a rat. Oh, oh shit. Oh, where am I going? Oh man, look at this. What happens when you're a little bitch? You run away, and you end up falling somewhere. Ah! What's he doing? He found me. Dude, you're almost done. I know it. It's not like I really want to be this close to him, you know? This is kind of a tiny little... Ooh! Okay. Oh, hell no. Oh, come on. You're almost done. I know it. Almost there. I'm taking it so long. He's probably gonna leave the area. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Weird. Okay. Oh! Oh, not gonna escape that. There we go. There we go. Boom. Look at, even they're attacking him. Woo! Finally, I had 5 minutes left.
You're gonna go down in history as the greatest hunter ever.
Oh yeah, well, you know, it's kind of easy. I mean, just on the day's work, you know, just not that big a deal. Damn, so that means what? How long was I playing? What was the time on that? I haven't really been playing that long? Holy shit. Well, we'll do speedruns later. We'll worry about speedruns later, you know what I'm saying? Not a big deal, not a big deal. Alright, well, we did it. First hunt back. A little rusty, but that's kind of fun. Nonetheless, we had fun. Thumbs up video if you enjoyed Anargi taking a beating. All right, well, it's definitely been a while. Let's see, 45 minutes. That's all right though. What is this? Iron wall. All right, well, does that mean I hit? Wait, I hit MR8 now. That's cool. That's coolio. All right, well,
We're halfway there.
the next one. Let's see. It's going to be the Scorching Blade, Glavenus, but I'm going to save that for next stream. All right, what else do we got going on around here? Hold on. No, not this. Oh yeah, this optional. All right. I think I was trying to do all these before I moved on to MR3 quests. But anyway, I dedicate this hunt to Lucent Monarch. Thank you for your encouragement. All right. Wow, it definitely feels good to jump back into this game after. I think Steam was saying the last time I've been on was January of this year. So. All right, well, I'm gonna quit the game now. And then the next thing on the agenda that I wanted to talk about or do in the stream, there's a particular video I wanted to watch from a let me put the music back on. From the Japan Reporter. So he had a video. I was gonna watch it in my previous stream from last week, but I never got around to it. So let me pull it up. And let me just, well, how do I have everything set up? Oh, there it is. Cool. And let's see. How's everybody doing? Next on the playlist. All right. is Japan's rise of enjoying solitude. Ooh. Let's see. All right. Cool. So, this is called Japan's Rise of Enjoying... Oh, hold on. Here we go. Japan's Rise of Enjoying Solitude from the Japan Reporter. And it says, while the Japanese government tries hard to give us opportunities to connect with others for minimizing the problems related to loneliness, there is a growing trend to take a solitary life. To take up, I guess he means to take up a solitary life. That sounds a little strange. But seeing the trend, more and more Japanese people are questioning, is being lonely really a bad thing? In Japanese, we use the same word koroku for the meaning of loneliness, solitude, or aloneness. Unlike English, we don't have words to express the different nuances. Interesting. So they just... Okay. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and give this a little watchy watch.
私が住んでいる日本では孤独が大きな問題とされ、イギリスと同じように大臣を作って問題に取り組んでいる。この問題は特に高齢者の
Alright, hold on. Is that loud or what? Alright, so I have to I forgot how fast he talks. So loneliness is seeing a huge social issue. A minister of loneliness. Alright, whoa. Am I watching this on... No, what the hell? I feel like he's going really fast. But, anyway. So, serious issue, of, especially among the elderly. Interesting to note that they've actually appointed a minister of loneliness. His job is to solve loneliness in the country. And I guess the UK has one too. That's a little strange. Lonely death. Yo, that's a trip. So, lonely people, especially elderly lonely people who are living alone, they... Obviously, they're living alone because they wouldn't be lonely otherwise. Well, I mean, you could still be lonely if you live. But anyway, sometimes they could die in their apartment or in their house and remain undiscovered for many months or years. That is crazy. Seeing that more and more young people feeling anxious. In that situation, though, Japan. You know, maybe a lot of this being alone stuff, look at, they're all filming themselves, so... Kind of like this guy. It seems maybe it's just becoming more apparent because people could just film themselves and put it online. And also, they see other people online living a lonely life. They're like, might as well. Might as well do it. It gets views. Anyway, let's see. So they're spinning it to be positive. Inspires to rethink what it means to be alone. Alright, so Pecorino. What kind of name is that? Pecorino? It's interesting because, you know, Japan has a very dense population, especially in like Tokyo city kind of areas, right? So everybody's super close to each other. And, you know, even in this live stream, we've talked about it, but it seems like almost just the density of the crowds when you're out in public and stuff like that makes you not want to go out in public. Makes you actually want to retreat from being a part of all that really fast, busy culture. And so I think the internet is what really facilitates an individual solitary lifestyle, you could say, because, you know, you can kind of have people at a distance, right? Just talk to them through the internet rather than in person. So anyway, so these people are, you know, traditionally before like the internet, you would think of somebody who's lonely, they have a problem or like they're sad or something like that. But then these people are just like, nah, we're just choosing to do it because we can go online and make videos about it. A minister of loneliness. Yeah, so the... Well, if they're setting it up, for you, it's like a public service. So some people might find it necessary. That's the way they get out, but you might not like it. I don't know. You might not need it because you enjoy your loneliness or your solitariness, really. So some people might find it.
あ、子育てもなんか何がダメなんだろうって
Yeah.
わざわざって思うんですよ。老後の生活を
Especially after retirement.
現役みたいな収入はなくなるわけじゃないですか。年金少ないじゃないですか。みんなその老後になって年金苦しいっていう生活してるんだったら何からその節約していくかってやっぱり一番大きな小財だと思うんですよ。
Interesting. So, he sees all these benefits from not having friends. What did he mention? Like, well, this is one. Help me cut down on my expenditures a lot. That's, I don't know. I guess I do notice that when I don't have a lot of money to spend, I stay home a lot more. Usually when you're with friends, they want to go out and do something, right? And that doing something usually costs money. So I can see how this makes sense. But I also see the downside of if you don't have like a network of friends and stuff like that, when you run out of your own money, how are you gonna, how are you gonna create those connections to be able to get a new job? Or I don't know, like what I wonder what he does for work. I wonder what he does for work.
食費削ったところで知れてますからね。でたまにもしなんかこう話したいなと思うんだったらスーパーが
Goes to the grocery store. Oh, these guys.
別に友達じゃなくて
So, so he's that kind of person where he sees like cashiers and retail associates. He sees them as conversation partners. When he feels lonely, he's gonna go out. So that's why there's that kind of person that will just talk. Yeah, because when I worked at Starbucks, like there are certain kinds of people that would just kind of talk and talk and talk. Like certain customers, they would stop you and you kind of knew they were a little bit off, but like you couldn't be rude and be like, "Excuse me, I'm busy," because that's not the Starbucks way. It's not really any corporate way, right? But you could tell, like, you know what? Maybe this is like one of their few conversations they get in a really long time. So I was always the kind of person that would kind of indulge it, to be honest. I would let customers talk and things like that. Just kind of knowing that, but there are some customers that like. I don't know, they're a little bit demanding about it, and it's just like, no, I don't want to talk to you. Make some real friends.
そういう意味では本当にいらないな。この社会で
It's almost like people like this are like, I don't need friends, but then when I need someone to talk to, I'll go corner somebody who has to be nice to me. And that's kind of, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
コミュニケーション必須じゃないですか。もう嫌顔でも人と付き合わなきゃいけないんで、こういう時期、今の時期っていうのは一人で楽しめよって言われてるような気がするんですよね。妻が8年前に死んだんで。
Oh, so he was married.
本当に最初辛かったです。やっぱり。
But his wife passed away.
当然で、もうメソメソ泣いてた時期はもう。
Look, is he just really sad? This is Nobita in Japan. He's the Japan reporter. His channel, and he likes to do some of these interviews and stuff like that. Her death left me overwhelmed with deep loneliness. But he has a dog? The one who's still crying. Oh, she had... Well, at least he was able to kind of, move out of his grieving process, because sometimes if that goes on too long, yeah, not a good end.
彼女がいてくれて、僕も全然金なくて結婚したんで、苦労しましたよ。苦労しましたっていうか、私ももう昔からこんな性格なんで。
So he admits to being kind of a goofy guy.
本当、やっぱり人生を歩いてくれて本当にありがとうって、パートナーって片方が亡くなったら、そこで例えば夫婦は終わりじゃなくて、延々と続けると思うんです。
He said an interesting thing. He says even if your spouse passes away, he says your marriage isn't over. I think it lasts forever in your heart. That's an interesting take. So to me, I'm still married to my wife. Interesting. He believes one day he'll be able to meet her again.
君と一緒に暮らした時間も楽しかったけど、一人の暮らしも楽しかったっていうことをやっぱり伝えてあげたい。
So he kind of perceives or kind of thinks about his wife feeling sad that he's alone, but he says, I was able to find a happiness even outside of our, well, not outside of our marriage, but after your passing. So you don't need to be sad about me. I was able to be happy and stuff like that.
なるってことはもう全部が自分の時間になっちゃうんですよ。うわ、この時間どうしようと思って最初思いましたよね。
Yeah, what do you do with all that downtime?
なんか今まで
Try new
できな
things?
かった
That's a good idea.
何でもやれちゃう時間がこれは逆になんか面白いかもな。
Oh, that's why he wanted to do his YouTube?
She also enjoys being alone while living
Another
in
person.
countryside and trying many new things.
So
She
this-
claims solitude made her even happier.
孤独でちょっと落ち込むなみたいなこともない感じですか？
全くない。私そういうのが好きだから。好きなの、すごい好きなの。最初は大変だったけど、でもできるものがあるんならいろいろ新しいことをやってみたいと思うタイプなんです。
She says there's a lot to do alone and always busy every day. So there's
Interesting.
no time to feel depressed.
朝ヨガやってテレビ体操やっていろいろ。
But see, that's something that's so important is, that's even what I'm finding out right now since I lost my job last month, or it's been over a month and a half. I gotta find a new job. But anyway, if you're not actively doing things, it's easy to sink into yourself and kind of become too much in your head, So it's just great that these older people are able to find active things to do. And I think seems to be something that, that I see is like, yeah, you know what? If I'm going to actually live a positive life and things like that, then I need to actually do things that take me out of my head and put me in the real world, So this person does yoga, Karl-san, etc. It also helps that you have a YouTube channel that you can as an outlet. I wonder if that was too fast for him to translate. She talked really
And
fast.
aiming to bilingual.
Oh. Oh, she was on TV for being lonely or what?
外国の人が見てくださるようになった。だから余計ね、英語をね、ちゃんとと思うんだけど。
I need to work on my Japanese. Oh, there's another channel I watch where the girl is learning English, and so she uses her YouTube channel as a way to practice her English and talk about things, and just because I guess she doesn't have too many English people to talk to, or English speaking people. But anyway, let's hear her speak English.
My name is Uri Uri Bajan. Uri Uri Bajan means
Uri Uri?
Uri Uri Grandma.
Uri Uri Grandma?
Uri Uri Bajan.
What's Uri Uri mean? I wonder. Oh, this is her.
All the clothing she wears was woven
Oh my
and
gosh.
dyed by her own hands.
Oh, that's super cool though. So, dude, she's definitely an anime character. Holy crap, that is so funny. So that's actually pretty wild that she was able to make her own clothes.
Lastly, I asked her for tips to enjoy solitude.
ポジティブだろうね。で、なんかやりたいことを。
And always have something you want to try, yeah.
思うことが大事だと思うこの私。これをこうやれば、長い目で見ればこのいけないテーブルクッションになったっていうこともあるかもしれないね。とにかくいいと思うそれで。いつかうまくいくから、からすごくルンルンルンいっぱいいいことあるから。
So yeah, I guess her encouragement is just to stay active, stay positive. Always try something new. Always figure out some little new hobby. Yeah.
あれだってみんな好きなこと趣味特技なんか
Oh yeah, see, everyone had hobbies or passion when they were younger, but they quit them.
それを老後にやればいいんです
They should do it again after retirement. Interesting, because you know what? That's kind of why I'm kind of a late starter, late bloomer kind of person, because I just knew that, once you go to the grind, of a 40-hour work week or whatever, like, that's it. Your work is your work. And I remember seeing on the whiteboard when I was a young middle schooler, this quote that said something to the effect of, find something you love to do and get someone to pay you to do it. I was like, I'm going to do that one day. Well, one day is, I'm, 20 something years later. Oh, sheesh. Anyway, let's move on. Make the most of your technology, but Kodokushi? What is that?
相当遠い。年取るとできない言い訳
What is
し
kodokushi?
やすいんですよ。じゃあなんかやってみるっていうのはやっぱ見せてやりたいんですよね。YouTube やるとは言ってないですけどね。
They don't have to start using
こ
my.
う挑戦してみなよって年配の方にはそういうメッセージだし、
I might have to check out this guy's channel just to see what he's up
年取る
to.
の悪くないよって言いたいんですよ。自分たちが老後になった時に
So these are older people who changed their lives by starting a YouTube channel. But what? So young. So I wonder if he interviews anybody who's
こういう
young.
のに参考にしてもらえれば、今の日本を見てて、こんなに高齢化社会を見てて、自分たちの将来どうなるんだろうって不安しかない。
Young is very anxious for the future. Growing old isn't that bad.
Young girl, she also believes solitude could benefit us in many ways.
音楽活動とかそのアーティスト活動してるので
She's an
孤
artist.
独じゃないとできない
Singer?
自分の世界を表現しようとか自分の内面に潜っていこうとした時は必ず孤独になるものだと思うので
Yeah.
そういう意味では必ず
Sometimes when I think about my writing, I'm like, in the past especially, I would think about how much time is required to write and be alone, you know? And usually I'm fine with being alone. I'm alone most of the time. But even when I thought about, man, I don't know, whenever I start to think about it day after day after day, you know, like having to write every single day or having to do some particular thing, some task alone day after day after day, that's when it starts to like, I get psyched out, you know, and I start to be like, oh crap, I don't think I want to be alone for that long. But if I don't think about it and I just kind of live my life, then usually I can, you know, get beyond. Plus, I'm not alone all the time. There's certain activities I still do. A big one is I like to go to church. In fact, I went yesterday morning. Luckily, my church had a service. But anyway, so I do notice that sometimes, though, I ought to make more effort to stay in contact with my friends just to maintain those relationships. And it's good to have that balance. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. Anyway, so she's a singer and something to do with,
孤独だし
she needs to be alone to do
そ
it.
れにしたらいいと思いますねなんかそういう風に捉える人が増えるといいなって思います、
So, okay. Interesting video, I guess. Oh, this is another one I wanted to watch. Homeless. How Japan hides its homeless problem from the world. But to kind of wrap up that last video, I guess, what do I think about it? So he seemed to mostly focus on older people who had like some kind of creative outlet, and they seem to be very happy, very fine with being alone. So it seems like loneliness is fine when you're doing something. So if you feel like you're lonely and you're not doing something, think about something you'd like to do and kind of begin doing it. But sometimes it's hard to even get to that point, I feel like, even for myself. Sometimes I feel like I know what I ought to do to, I don't have to have a good time, I guess you could say, or to do something enjoyable. But sometimes you don't always do it for some reason. And usually, you know, it's true that sometimes you can just get lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you get lazy, or sometimes you're holding out hope for some other kind of thing to come along that you're not willing to tolerate some intermediate kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So for instance, like, I guess what I'm thinking of in my own personal life is this past week I've been spending a lot of time like editing videos, and then that from my previous live stream, and putting them up and kind of looking at the feedback. And then I started to think about, wow, like, you know, if I want to do this kind of YouTube thing full time one day, like, what is that gonna look like? Like, how many views? So I started like calculating how many views do I need to get in order to, you know, like in order to get to a you know, a self-sufficient level, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, how am I gonna get paid? You know, and then I realized that, like, I started thinking about all that. I started thinking about how mounting of a, you know, this dream just became bigger and bigger and bigger, like kind of overwhelming. And then I kind of got paralyzed, and I realized, like, that's when it kind of hit me, like, I can't think about it like that. Like, if I think about too big of a picture, I'm gonna look at it as something far away that I don't have, and then it's unachievable. But if I kind of just, like I was saying earlier, just kind of let that go, like a balloon, and then just let it go, right? Let it fly away into the air. Let it fly away. I can come back to just doing those little things that I know that I enjoy. And so so that's one thing, is the paralyzing thoughts. But sometimes we also have, addictive behaviors, you could say, certain habits that we form on like a routine basis. So, I know, for instance, if I wake up lately, I'm finding myself that if I wake up in the morning and the first thing I do is I check the stock market, and I see, like, because I have a little bit of money in there, and I see that it's down, like, just that thing alone can put me in a bad mood. So I'd be like, oh dang, like, is it gonna be up again? And it's so dumb. Like, obviously it goes up and down, right? But sometimes you still think, oh, today it's not gonna be a good day if that's not gonna go up, and I'll allow that to kind of taint or color the rest of my day. But I gotta tell myself, okay, not yet. I have to do something that I know is good for me before I do the addictive behavior. So I've been personally trying to get back into making sure that one of the first things I do when I wake up is do a little prayer time. But everybody has that kind of like that time of just meditativeness and collecting yourself and focusing on just reminding yourself of what's most important to you in a day, or in your life, really. And sometimes you have a hard time kind of getting back to a swing of things. So this is kind of like a side thing, I guess, how do you start to get back into doing the things you enjoy? I think at first, because sometimes you're going to start something up and you don't feel like you're going to enjoy it right away, but you just got to be patient with yourself. You know what I mean? That's what I've been trying to do, is just be patient with myself. Like, even tonight, I didn't even want to stream tonight, to be honest, because I had all these fears, like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I don't know what I'm going to do. And so I was taking it way too seriously. I was like, you know what? Let me just quit thinking too seriously and just kind of, what are the first few things that I can think of to do that could be somewhat interesting? And I was like, all right, I can play Monster Hunter today for the first time in 9 months. I can watch the video. I was supposed to watch my last live stream today, which is what we just did, and then just see what happens from there. So kind of just do little small things that kind of get you back into gear and stuff. So that's kind of what I'm kind of learning. Anyway, I don't know if anybody's interested in hearing what I have to say about that, but there you go. Yeah, so that was definitely one thing I wanted to do in my live stream, was talk about that. The other thing I wanted to do was kind of follow up on some more stuff that I talked in my previous live stream. And previous videos, we kind of were talking about Japan. Obviously, I'm very interested in Japan, and sometimes we focus on all what's positive about another country, because sometimes our own country can make us think like, oh, I wish we were a little bit different. I wish we kind of had the qualities of that country or whatever, and maybe that would be the kind of that grass is always greener on the other side kind of mentality. But sometimes we don't always have a full picture of what the other side is dealing with, So that's kind of why I'm interested in, like, the unaccounted for side. So there's like the flashy lights of Tokyo. There's gaming, there's anime, there's all the clean streets. You watched those GoPro 4K like little walking around the different Shinjuku or Tokyo or whatever. You see how like neat everything is. I've been even watching these videos where you have like these dudes, I forgot what they're called, yakai stands or something like that. Anyway, they just like do food like right there on the street, and they're so talented and stuff like that. So those are all like the positive, cool things you see, right? But then there's like the other side of Japan that you don't always see. So that's why I'm interested in this particular video, which is called How Japan Hides Its Homeless Problem from the World. Homelessness is not really something we think about that much when we think about Japan. There's like, look, I mean, even this first thing that you see, this image right here, like, hold on, what's going on over here? Okay, yeah, you guys can see it. Does that look like Japan to you? You know what I mean? So that's why I'm kind of interested in this video. How Japan hides its homeless problem for the world. So I'm interested. Like, what's the deal? Anyway, I was actually homeless at one time. Fun fact. And the novel that I'm writing actually kind of deals with the time. So yeah, actually, to kind of relate back to doing things you enjoy, the biggest lesson that I've learned in the last couple of weeks is you have to really think about the things that you enjoy as being something of a productive nature. That's why it was so good that she was making her own clothes, for instance, or even making a YouTube video, being creative. Like, you don't do it necessarily for the sake of other people. That's kind of like the secondary thing. Like, they get to enjoy the fruits of your labor, but primarily you doing something that like when I write, this is the kind of realization I have. For a long time, I thought, oh, I'm going to write because I want to give a book to read to someone else. But what I realized was like, actually, no, for me to survive, for me to kind of like fuel my own self, and I've talked about this before, the realization that I had was I have to write. Whether or not anybody's going to read it one day, I have to be writing. Because when I write, it's almost like I'm adding fuel to my own personal life force or life flame or whatever you want to say. It sounds kind of corny the way I'm putting it, but you know that you're onto something that's your particular skill or your particular gift when no matter what the result is, as you do it, you nonetheless feel good about it. Like you feel good as you're doing it. You feel good. Like after you do it, you're like, I feel so good. It's like eating a meal and feeling refreshed. But the awesome, neat thing that I was noticing is that when you're creating something in the beginning, it's like you're taking something out of you that you didn't even know you had. It's almost like you're creating out of nothing, and it produces something. And I think there's an insight there. I don't know if I'm able to articulate it that well, but just think about that. You know it's your gift when you do it, it's adding to life, or it's like giving life. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Anyway, I'm going to stop right there. But we're going to watch this video. Homeless problem from the world, how Japan hides it. All right, let's see what happens.
Homelessness in Japan is nothing like what we've seen in the West.
All right.
Welcome to a homeless world without rampant violence and substance abuse, where the biggest thing you have to worry about as a homeless person is bad weather.
Not a good place to be during a typhoon. In 2019, the super typhoon that came through just washed all this away.
So they were all
scattered along the Tama River west of Tokyo. There are thousands of Japanese people living like this.
Crazy,
They've
dude.
been offered an opportunity to go into their homes and see how they live without money, but with plenty of dignity and respect.
For some reason, this is kind of reminding me of when, if you guys have seen Ghosts of the Fireflies, or Grave of the Fireflies, sorry, and they're all kind of like the brother and sister are like kind of trying to figure out and live on their own. I was kind of seeing that right there, but anyway.
In a country where the difference between rich and poor is stark,
Literally is separated by a lake or a river.
With decency, as a country on the verge of population collapse, where there are more people over the age of 65 than ever before, we may be peering into the future of many people's lives here
Pet
in
fox?
Japan. Follow
Or
me
is that
to
a
the course of the
Shinu
Tama
Iba?
River to see the secret
What is it
lives
called?
of these invisible people.
Shiba Inu.
いつからここにいらっしゃるんですか？
15 years.
Welcome to the side of Japan you were not supposed to see.
Yo. Japan's river people? Some tall bamboo. Okay. Okasan. Wait, Okasan? Isn't that, what is that Japanese for? Like, mom? Mother? Or grandma? I forget. Crazy.
あ、猫ちゃん。あ、怖い。やぶさく。
Yep. I mean, look at though. They have this whole like thing like set up, you know? Very resourceful. And they're just like normal people. They're just homeless. It doesn't... Even wearing their mask? This guy is my husband. Oh, never mind. I missed it. So she must be there with her husband. The channel. The girl who runs the channel. What did they bring? Huh.
かったですね。
よかった。
ちょうど車に
油もなかったからちょうどよかった。
Nice.
よかったです。
Dude, I want to see how they survive. I mean, obviously they're gonna get to it, but okay, so they got rice, they got the cooking oil. Are those like butane? I literally use a butane like Japanese style stove, and I always buy the butane canisters from the Korean H Mart. I could go camping with it, I guess you could say. I know beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Uh-huh.
変色じゃないです。今まだゴーヤ作ってますか？
Are you still has she visited them before?
だからね、スナッチだからなるかならないかわからない。
The 30
なったんだけど。
Yeah, what how much are they cooking? I mean growing, farming.
大したことないけど。
Crazy. Oh. Neat. Very neat.
これシシと2本ともね、カラスが頭のところをつついちゃってなくなっちゃったの。
Damn crows.
やっとこれだけ芽が出てきたわ。カラスにこうやって石鹸まで加えていくんだから。石鹸。
Soap.
Bicycle here. That's how they get around. She said she can't stand up on her own. They do their laundry over there.
Wait, where do they clean their laundry?
Panel.
All right.
Electricity.
What do they? I wonder what they use. What kind of electronic items?
好きな食べ物持ってきますね。大好物とかありますか？
私はもう何でも好き。
I like everything.
何でも旦那さんは何でもいいですか？
何か大好物ありますか？何でも言われます。 もう私はもうこれはダメ。こっちが好きってしないから。ないもんね。はいはいはいはい。はい、ありがとうございます。お邪魔しました。どうもありがとうございました。はい。
You know, in a certain sense, that's kind of like humble to not insist on anything in particular.
はい。失礼します。バイバイ。バイバイ。
Hmm. Wait, so are those two just leaving by themselves over there? If you guys want to subscribe to this channel, it's Oriental Pearl. I guess I can. I'll put the link there.
This is rough.
Yo.
I saw another area many kilometers away from here in Kawasaki. Same thing. These are just dotted all around the river. People are living like this in one of the most dangerous places in Japan. Just last week there was a typhoon that ripped through this area.
Oh, dangerous because of weather.
Typhoon. In 2019, the super typhoon that came through just washed all this area.
Was there an earthquake in Japan recently, like last week, or?
Which is very dangerous.
And then we got our hurricane in Florida, a new one. Yeah, it definitely looks like.
Outrage about that as well, because some of these guys, they went into shelters to evacuate from the typhoon, and the people of the shelters wouldn't let them in.
Why?
You have to register, and they didn't have an address.
Oh.
People got very upset about that. Homeless people not being able to get into a shelter because they didn't have an address. In fact,
They couldn't just at least put him someplace?
A lot of public outrage about that. Spider.
Sometimes when you're following the rules too much, you lose your human decency. If they had room, they should have done it. But maybe they didn't have enough room. Who knows? But yeah, obviously it's public outrage, so they probably had room. Anyway, you gotta make do. Like, it's a typhoon, bruh.
あと生活用品もいくつ持ってきました。よかったらこれもどうぞ。結構重いですね。
Yeah. I'm just thinking about how this video relates to the previous video where these older people are kind of like fine just being alone, you know?
あ、キャット、猫ちゃん。ハウスのない猫ちゃん。ホームレスキャット。
Homeless cat. But look, he's still dressed really well.
3匹いるんですか。すごいですね。ここに川あるんですか。あ、あっちです。ここに全然詳しくないです。
Not familiar.
東京にあんまり来ないですから。
West Tokyo.
若い頃
Shinagawa.
あ、本当ですか。
Shinagawa.
五反田。いつからここにいらっしゃるんですか。
ね、14、15年かな。
わあ、結構長いですね。
だから私が一番最初に会ったの。
Oh.
第一号。
Eh. Lol. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
この辺りにいっぱい住んでますか。
And they're all still kind of they're also kind of spread out. I would think that they would be more close to each other, you know?
30人ぐらい。
そんなに入ったけど、年取るとね、もう施設入ってるから。
私は
あ
前からマルセルさんとマークさんと友達になって今なんかたまに一緒にこのイベントをしていて、で目的は多分今年か来年新宿でホームレス
I wonder if he would even be interested in something like that.
まだ目標達成してませんけど、多分半分ぐらいお金集まって。
マセルさんも
Let's see.
そうですね。
若い頃よく行ったけど。
ああ、ここは
怖いとは思わなかったよ。
あ、ここにも。
Huh.
新宿の歌舞伎と。
ああ、そう。多分私はアメリカ人です。
よくオールライト行ったの。
あ、そうなんです。
土曜日。
Oh, he used to be a partier, huh?
結構危ないです。私がデトロイト出身。
Oh, she's from Detroit? Yo. Wait, he said he visited West Coast? Oh, yeah?
何のきっかけで行ったんですか。
Huh, I wonder how, yeah. Oh, it's part of, so he used to work for some company and that's how. Oh. So he used to work at Nissan.
多色品か。あれがね、年収の 2.5 倍。
Wait, how? Oh, did he spend it all in America or what? Oh, he did. Bro. He gambled it all away? Holy. Oh, dang.
ドライバーが信号待ちしてると窓開けて上に来る。
ああ、よくありますね。
Huh. Oh, somebody else was baking. He gave some of his money away. Yeah.
自分の国でこのような活動、私が絶対やりません。危なくて、であと薬の吸ってる人が多いし。
Oh, yeah, yeah. Drug abuse in the States.
銃持ってるし、
And they've got.
若い20代だな。やっぱり。
そうですね。
Yeah.
いっぱいいますよ。薬の依存症がありますから、ホームレスになってしまうんです。
So, do they not really have much of a drug problem in Japan?
結構びっくりしました。本当に日本より大変なことになっています。なんだろうね。
カナダのバンクーバーでね、若い子、 缶置いてね、ホームレスじゃないのよあれね。
He wasn't even homeless.
犬ついてね。
はいはいはい。あ、詐欺もいっぱいあります。
Oh, is he talking about?
物乞いして、
He is talking about scam, I guess.
また終わったらアパートに戻ります。
お金入れたけどね。
そうです。あと、まあアメリカ、安倍さんは結構ホームレスに見えないと思う。
Yeah, he doesn't at all.
道で見たら全然ホームレスと。
I know when I was living out of my car, dude, I took a shower every day at the gym. I was always looking clean. I didn't want anybody to know. Hell no, dude.
Please enjoy.
Huh. Damn, I want to know more about his like daily routine. But that's probably too much to ask.
It is incredibly hot out here, and it almost feels like we're going through a jungle. All these weeds.
Yeah, I heard Japan is so hot during the summer. Humid.
The gentleman over there just told us he's using solar panels for his little TV.
Yo.
For that to power his little radio.
Yo.
He's just. I saw his stuff over there, where he washes his clothes. I saw his toothbrush and toothpaste, everything. He's got laundry detergent. It's amazing.
Laundry detergent.
How people are living out here.
Where do they get the water?
Right under.
Well, I guess there is a.
His nose. But
Is this a little highway or what?
they slipped off the edge of society. And yes, Japan has some sort of welfare or life protection, as they call it, seikatsu hogo. But a lot of people
Seikatsu
take it for
hogo?
whatever reason or can't get it. And this is where they end up.
Maybe because you gotta have a
Mostly elderly people, but
address?
sometimes some younger people.
Beyond just making people aware of the problem of homelessness in Japan, the Akirame Nai project is getting people off the streets and getting
Is this
resources
her-
to those that need it. So go into the video description and you can donate to this small local grassroots project where you know exactly
Must be
who's
her
giving
kind of thing.
resources. They have a long-standing relationship with all the homeless people we filmed in this video, and I'm so excited to have been working with them for the last year. But we're not done yet because there's a lot more that has to be done in the future. If you enjoyed today's video, you're gonna love my series on the dark side of Japan.
Oh.
There's a playlist for you that you can go through.
Japan Underworld, that one?
Subscribe with the notifications on and enjoy more of my
Alright.
videos. And I'll see you in the next one.
Alright. Yeah, I think I put this. Yeah. Video is in the description. I'll give it a like. Holy crap. This had 3.1 million views. That's like 1 million a month. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Well, let's see. Hey, what's up, Joe? Oh, sorry, Urano. What do you think about working at somewhere like Barnes & Noble? You mean me personally? I actually worked at Barnes & Noble before. I worked at the one kind of near you, I guess. I worked at, yeah, Ambridge Heights. Giorano. Yeah, I worked at the one in Ambridge Heights, but I only actually, it was a seasonal job. And I ended up covering for someone as a like actually worked at like the Barnes & Noble cafe when I worked there. And I'd never done like a closing shift before, and like someone needed a closer. The closing person, whoever that was like, "Oh, can we trade shifts? You do the closing shift, and because I need to have the night off or whatever." I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll do it." I was thinking, "Oh, that'd be cool. I'll just do this for this person." Well, what ended up happening was, because I'd never closed before, I ended up like taking way longer than normal than I should have done. Like, I mean, she made a list or whatever, but I'd never like done it before, and I needed like help from other people who in the store. They needed to come over to the cafe and like help me finish up, right? Well, then when they let me go at the end of the season, they're like, "Oh yeah, because you the boss, the store manager at the time literally was like, oh, it was the reason why we're letting you go is because of that night where you it just didn't seem like you could hang it or something, like, or hack it. Like, I was like, what? You're literally gonna, like, like, basically, long story short is, if I never took that shift, I would have been fine. I probably would have gotten the more permanent position at Barnes and Noble. So anyway, that's what happened there. But as far as jobs, what I'm thinking of doing next, honestly, I don't know. But it's like seasonal kind of stuff. I'm thinking of like just maybe doing like yeah, it freaking sucks. I'm thinking of doing like a freight truck kind of thing, where, like, for instance, Autumn was telling me actually that like Hobby Lobby is hiring, and he got a job there, and he's starting next week. Sounds like SteubeMan shenanigans. Bro, have you read it? Like, what do you think about that? But yeah, good news for Autumn is that he ended up getting a job at Hobby Lobby, and he's going to be like unloading the truck and stuff like that. So I think if I'm gonna apply somewhere, I like to do something like that. I don't think I want to work in the customer service front anymore, like retail, just because as I'm getting older, I just think it's kind of embarrassing, to be honest. Yeah, I haven't been working on my novel this week though. I kind of let it fall by the wayside. I was editing a lot of videos for coming up, but yeah. Kind of let that fall by the wayside. But next I'm thinking of watching a video about a slum in Japan. Okay. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. But real quick, how do you like it? How is a novel? Is it interesting to read, or I mean, what do you think? Like, I mean, as I've been working on part 2, I kind of just how do I put it? I edited quite a bit out of, like, I kind of removed a lot of content from it because I kind of felt like it's a little too much. And then as I kind of reread what I edited, I was like, oh, dang, do I like the way? So I'm going to have to polish it up. And then I shouldn't have started to try to reread what I just edited. I should have finished that whole part. Oh, yeah, because you know what retail stuff is like. I mean, even though it's more of a restaurant end. Holy crap. So, relatable experiences or what? Trying to help customers and just the shenanigans, bro. Exactly. Chumanma shenanigans. That's exactly the way to describe it. Holy. Yep. Yeah, the credit card. Dude, I used to feel so bad. Like, I just wouldn't, like, oh my gosh. I hated asking people for the credit card. Eventually, I just tried to not think about it and be like, I mean, you can save 10%. You know, because I forgot. I don't know if I put that in a novel. That he actually, yeah, yeah, because the whole point was like, he's like, oh, save 10%, save money today. Damn, I'm just remembering it. Holy crap, dude! I would never want to go back and work at a place like that because it's kind of based on when I worked at Marshall's. I would never want to go back. Oh man, but I might have to because I had. Anyway. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna watch this video on the entering the slum that Japan doesn't want you to see. Yeah, it's based on Marshall's. But yeah. Well, to be honest, the name is kind of more reminiscent because TJ Maxx actually owns Marshalls, so I didn't want to make it like, I don't know. Now I'm kind of getting into the backstory too much of like why I came up with that name. But so Truman Moss was kind of like, yeah, TJ Maxx, yeah. So it is definitely a TJ Maxx kind of place for sure. But like, Yeah, so Truman Moss, like TJ Maxx, Truman Moss, yeah. So when I came up with the name Truman Moss, I was literally like looking around, and I looked at my bookshelf, and on my bookshelf back in that time, I had a biography. Is it Dostoevsky Like a Girl? No, that's actually completely made up. That's made up. So yeah, I'm gonna be interested in, yeah. So the more you read, I want to be interested because okay. So that's the interesting thing is like when I was writing the novel, I'm writing, I'm writing about a mixture of things that actually happened to me and a mixture of like fictional things to kind of like that's how I'm weaving it. So like I introduce a lot of fictional stuff in between the scenarios that actually happened in my life, and that's kind of how I constructed the novel was like a mix. Because the whole point of me trying to write The Retail Associate was to try to understand what it feels like to write from real life, right? So so that's why I kind of do both. But I know that people who know me, when they read it, I'm wondering like, what are they gonna think is real, and what are they gonna think is made up? And I wonder if there'll be times where they kind of think what's real is not what happened to me, but then what actually happened to me. Wait, did I meant to say the back thing? Anyway, you know what I mean. Like, if the opposite, I wonder. You know. Anyway, I have to ask you guys like later on, like when you've read more, would I know like. Or if you have any more questions, go ahead and ask right now. But yeah, I wonder what sounds real and what sounds made up, you know? And it's kind of interesting. That interesting thing that I want to hear back, feedback that I want to hear from later on. Like once they read the full novel, like they're gonna wonder, like, what was real, what wasn't, what actually happened, and what did you make up? So yeah, so the lessons I learned from writing from real life. Okay, chapter 7. Yeah, I think that's where my sister is. My sister's also reading it. My sister Amanda. So I think she's around like chapter 8, and I think there's 20 chapters in the part 1. I think. So Urano, as you're reading it, does it flow? Does it seem to like flow, or is it something like you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't know. Because that's what I'm really focused on, the second one. Like the second one, I'm kind of, the second part is what I'm trying to say. The second part of the novel that I'm working on right now is like, it's like phase 2 of his struggle to kind of get back, the main character's struggle to get back into his art, you know, basically. And so I'm trying to write about, you know, recapturing, you know, a dream that you left up. Flows in most parts. Okay. So what you're saying is that overall it's fine, but there's maybe a few opportunities. But yeah, just take if you want, just like write a little note and say, oh, this part was a little strange or whatever, and then when you gather all the notes and we talk later on about it, then I could just, you know, it doesn't have to be too in depth or anything like that. Just a little bit of tips or whatever. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so working on this part 2, oh my gosh, like. I'm writing about like the struggle of what it's like to have, you know, pick up some kind of project that you've left off for a while, you know, like that you've gone too long without working on, and then both like getting back in and how sometimes it goes really smoothly. You're like, oh hell yeah, this is working out. The flow feels so good. Like I feel like I'm being productive today. And then there's those days where like you try to sit down and like you're just not into it, you know. So the stream of conscious parts are long but still kind of interesting. Reminds me a little of No Longer Human by Osamu Dazai. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I remember when I read a long time ago, I read a portion of the stream of consciousness kind of stuff to someone, and yeah, they kind of said it felt a little long. So, dude, I was looking at House of Leaves on my the other day. I don't know if I'll finish. If I do finish the book, I'm gonna skip a lot of parts because, you know, there's like a lot of weird parts in House of Leaves. I'm just like, I didn't want to really read that. But the horror parts, or like I don't know if you really call it horror, but when they're going down the stairs into the underground passages that just keep going on forever, that shit's actually really interesting. But then there's times where he's like meeting up with, you know, they're doing drugs and he's just like having sex with all these like different girl, this like tattoo artist girl, or whatever. I'm just like, man, I don't need to know all these details, bruh. Damn. Les Sorks. Oh, what was that again? But anyway, I wanted to watch this video about entering the slum that Japan doesn't want you to see. So let's get into it.
A part of Tokyo that is hidden from society, the one and only slum called Sanya.
Sanya.
Skid Row is a place where tourists never visit. This small neighborhood has been wiped off Japanese maps because the government doesn't want you to know that poverty exists here. In Sanya, outcasts loiter with cheap beer while hostels advertise rooms at rock-bottom rates.
$13.
What slum looks like in one of the world's richest cities because it's not.
Where is this place?
Restaurants and high-tech gadgets. I have 3 goals while filming in Sanya. 1, to hang out with as many local residents as I can. 2, to try to document the living conditions inside someone's home. That's where you sleep? And 3, to meet up with a member of the Yakuza, the notorious Japanese gang who run these streets.
Yakuza. Oh, he had a couple fingers missing. Or knuckles, I should say.
Who will help me navigate the winding alleys that separate this slum from the rest of Tokyo. Nearby. The vibe here is like a post-World War II classic Japanese town, away from all the shiny buildings and neon lights. Just walking on the street here.
Bro, you never see that in main Japan, main parts.
It already feels different down here than other parts of Tokyo. I haven't seen a single foreigner yet in this whole area. And we're in peak season right now, cherry blossom season, so there's foreigners all over Tokyo. Maybe I can book your hotel here. No, please no, please no. We can't really find it, so we're just asking around.
Wait, though, so they can't even find Sanya?
Where's that? Like on the other side of the street. Yeah. Somewhere in this direction, we've been told.
Huh.
It is impossible to find this place unless you know where you're going.
That's wild.
In 1966, the Japanese government ordered the name Sanya to be removed from all official records. It was to camouflage its association with poverty, alcoholism, and violence.
Alcoholism.
Different, right? Yeah. That's normal? It's normal.
I heard,
a lot of hotels here, and when you look at the prices, it's 2,000 yen a night, which is about $10. Anywhere else in Tokyo, you can't find a room for under like $70 a night.
So that's like $300 a month.
Yeah, see, there's homeless guys already.
More or less.
Who are you? American. What is a typical day in the life of people living here?
Crazy.
The people living here, like they escaped from Yakuza.
Oh.
Yeah. And
Oh.
by government.
Are there any Yakuza people living here? Many.
There's a Yakuza office.
Really? What are some of the crazier?
You got a Yakuza headquarters in Sanya?
He saw many people die here.
Yo.
He tried to get suicide. Oh, he took 50 medicine.
Why did you try to commit suicide?
He get tired of the life.
Is it dangerous?
No. Long time ago, really, but they killed each other.
Witnessing riots in Sanya are not common these days, but they were an essential part of the slum's history.
Crazy.
After the Second World War, small tent villages were set up in this neighborhood for people who were made homeless by U.S. bombings. As these villages turned into cheap hostels, Sanya became populated with blue-collar workers in search of jobs and shelter. These are the very men who rebuilt modern Japan, the Tokyo Tower, facilities for the 1964 Olympics, as well as key roads and highways. But now, they've been forgotten and are left alone to survive on small pensions while drinking beer and playing board games to pass time.
Mahjong? Or what is that game?
Many trash there. After walking around for a few blocks, we stumble upon a park, which we are told is a center of activity in the slum. There's a lot of elderly men here. Everyone has a beer in their hand and they're all just playing games. It's 12:08.
Bruh.
Drinking beer. How are you?
But it's so chill though, even though
Sleep?
at least it's just alcohol. I mean, alcohol's still a problem, but
Strange guy. That guy could definitely kick some ass. He's a big dude.
Yakuza. Konnichiwa.
Not so friendly, huh? friendly. At first, you would think they would be friendly and welcoming, but they were kind of just like F off.
Yeah, they're probably like, why do you have the camera, dude?
Like, kind of get in with them, so we're gonna go buy a lot of beer because they're all drinking beer. So I think if we do that, do you think they'll be happy?
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, crazy.
7-Elevens everywhere, and you can buy anything.
7-Eleven.
So he's gonna buy more beer and get him talking. Yes, there you go. Look at him. Maybe I should get a job at a 7-Eleven, huh? Not an American one. Hell no.
For you. See, they're happy now. Okay.
Hey, they're like, all right. American.
He came from his bed.
He's like, all right, let me go over here.
Nine.
Night.
He doesn't have a name.
Oh. It's amazing that all we did was bring beer, and now they're.
Hey, they're like, these guys.
Oh, you want a woman?
Yeah.
I don't have that for you. I'm sorry.
Yo.
Come by. Everything
Look.
changed with beer. How many years are you living here?
He doesn't want to answer.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Tell me something.
Bruh, they probably are trying to get away from their past, you know?
He doesn't want to say?
Nothing.
Really? When I look at you, I can tell that you had a very interesting life.
Dude, yeah, look at it. He knows.
He has much depth.
That escape away.
I'm telling you, yep. I had a feeling.
But he's not Yakuza. What's the best and the worst thing
Oh.
about living in Sanya?
Maybe he's a criminal.
Nothing bad. What about good?
Nothing. Nothing.
Everything's nothing.
Dude, tight-lipped.
Why? You got free beer?
Oh my gosh. Lucky dude,
I have to keep reminding myself that I'm in Japan right now. In the world's biggest and most futuristic
Where
city,
is this
Tokyo,
place?
You can find this happening and this happening. What is this? Doing laundry?
Oh yeah, laundry.
I need to do my laundry. Should I come back here?
Lol.
Yeah.
Who? 10 people sleep right here
Damn.
every day. It doesn't look like there's very many places to sleep in here.
Where would-
but I guess that there is. You have a family? No kids? Can I ask how old you are?
77.
Wow. You look very young face. Do you enjoy living here?
He can eat every day like food for free. Yeah, he's happy.
Do you drink beer every day?
Yeah.
What makes you happy in this world?
Skoshi means a little bit, right?
They all answer nothing.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Huh, I wonder.
Do you feel dangerous or no?
I don't feel comfortable to talk to them. Like I don't know like when they get angry or.
They're not angry, are they?
No, he was.
Oh,
A little bit.
he was
Yeah.
angry.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are they saying?
They say like they try to be kind to us.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's not good way.
I get it.
Some people
Huh.
didn't know how to communicate.
I'm getting like a weird feeling about them being there.
Yeah, nothing.
Did you say nothing?
Yeah.
Private people.
Yeah.
Do you think they're shy?
No, not shy, but they don't accept like strangers. They just
Yeah.
want to take. They just don't want to give.
The moment we brought them beer, everybody got so happy.
Yeah. But after
After they drink it?
No.
Yeah.
Just go home.
Huh.
Konnichiwa. What's it like to live in this community?
It's so fun.
Oh,
He's
happy. Why?
It's easy to live here, comfortable. They like drinking beer together.
Do you drink beer every day?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Like
Some people just want to be homeless, you know?
give them the food, but once a week.
What kind of food?
Bento.
It's not that they want to be homeless, it's that they want to be free.
And drink beer all day.
If it requires being homeless, then
The government pay them, so the rest of money they use for beer. So they sit here and.
How much does the government pay you every month?
$400.
Is it stressful to live in this part of Tokyo?
Are they homeless though? These guys are not homeless, are
They
they?
don't care because they like to communicate with people, but now it's getting less, so they like to live here and they like to communicate.
Are there any women living here, or is it only men?
No woman.
Really?
Yeah.
No
So
woman.
many problems happening, so only men can live here. こんにちは。
Yeah.
ビール欲しいですか？
ビール。
はいはいはい。
Where are you going?
いいです。はい。
Where are we going?
His house.
This lovely old man on a bike. We offered him a beer, and then he's like, "Yeah, that's I can show you around my little community here." So I guess he's taking us to his house right now.
Huh. So not everybody's homeless that lives over there.
He's walking fast.
Yeah.
Hachi takes him to the Yakuza office. Okay.
Cigarettes in here. What I'm seeing here is crazy. It looks like a messy college dorm room. Scraps of food on the counter, wet clothes hanging from the
Dude,
ceiling, and
he lives with
people
other
together
people
like
and they're...
strangers. There's not much else to explore in here, and I'm finding out that these people are not actually his roommates. I'm being led upstairs to see something even more bizarre.
He's living here. He's living here.
Bruh, what is going on in this video?
Wow. This entire situation is wild. You have to go to the top of the complex and these tiny little staircase, and this is where he lives. I'm like so shocked to see this. I haven't
Wild.
seen something like this anywhere in the world. Okay.
So he took them to someone else's apartment first?
Okay. Wow. How long have you been living here?
50 years.
In this same spot?
No, not.
Really? Have you ever seen anything?
Never
like
seen like this.
Where are you originally from?
Kagoshima.
Oh, we were there
Yeah,
yesterday.
no.
Do you have to pay any rent living here?
5万円。5万円。$300.
You have to pay $300.
$300?
Are you working? Do you have a job?
Construction, like this, like this.
Oh, he's making stuff. Does somebody live right here in this door?
No, nobody.
What's in here?
Somebody lived there, but they passed away.
So how do you use the bathroom?
There's onsen nearby.
So every time he wants to shower, he needs to pay like $2?
Yeah, like $2.
Do you have a plan to leave, or do you think you'll stay here forever?
It's okay. It's comfortable to live here for him.
Do you have a family?
Single.
You don't have any no
Huh.
kids?
No kids.
Dude, imagine living like that.
Would you say that you're happy or sad right now?
No happiness, no sad. Just get used to this feeling.
You lived in
Crazy.
Tokyo for a long time. What are your thoughts about this situation?
I never seen kind of this place. Never talk with kind of people, so I just got shocked.
What does a day in
Yeah.
your life look like from morning to evening?
Nice belt.
Taking a walk, and he played this like kind of the board game, and drinking beer.
Yeah.
What those other dudes were doing?
Onsen and come back.
We have beer.
He already gave him one.
What do you do about food?
That's right.
Some volunteer groups give him the food for free.
There's so many things like here, like scissors and clothes and chopsticks. Has anybody ever visited your home before?
Never.
So how do you feel that we're here?
It's kind of like welcome.
You, wow.
Oh,
that was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Dang.
impressed by the contrast between Tokyo and this slum, though I believe it's important to highlight the
He just
dignity
lives
of
in a
those often
stairwell?
overlooked. But now it's time to take things a step further.
Yeah, I gotta feel bad for that
Behind the
guy,
scenes, I've
but-
been reaching out to all my Japanese contacts, hoping to connect with a real yakuza. After
Yo,
many failed
bro.
attempts at potential scams, I finally got in touch with one guy who will open up to my case, and he lives in the southern part of the country. Kosuke and I are catching a last-second flight right now to meet him and learn about the wild world of Japan's most dangerous gang.
What the heck was that?
Alright, we
Fukuoka.
just arrived on the outskirts of Fukuoka to meet up with a real-life yakuza.
So I heard Fukuoka is like the most multicultural part of Japan. That's what I've heard. And so if you, yeah, I heard. Anyway, that's what I've heard. So that means when you go to Fukuoka, you could, um, it's yeah. What was I gonna say? There's something I remember is particular. I think also I remember that the government in the Fukuoka area was like actually trying to. They set up some like deals with like renting. I think it had to do with businesses or something like that. Where basically they were trying to increase business or increase um, the economy over there. So they're inviting a lot of foreigners. There's a lot of deals that foreigners could buy homes at better prices or like starting a business in Fukuoka, all kinds of stuff like that. They were just trying to, get the economy going over there.
Yakuza. It's a little spooky that we're meeting him at night. He prefers to meet in the evening, so we showed up at a random parking lot and just waited for him to arrive.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why my mind is like.
The character's name is Yuyama, and before I start filming,
Yuyama.
we agreed to keep things low-key so we don't draw unnecessary attention. All I know at this moment is that he grew up with the wrong crowd in Fukuoka, fighting and getting into trouble with cops from a young age.
When you were young, did you know that you wanted to become a Yakuza?
若い時はヤクザが逆に嫌いだったんだよ。
He hated Yakuza when he was a kid. He had some problem his heart, his back. So he needs money. He went to like job hunting. That job was Yakuza job. なんか怪我とか。おー。
I wonder what he did.
He said he wants to try to cut and I said no.
Yubitsume is a strict practice that represents loyalty. When a Yakuza member fails their duty, they may be required to cut off a portion of their own finger to make up for the mistake. This ritual dates back centuries and it's a form of psychological manipulation.
Did you cut it off yourself or someone did it for you?
これは自分で切りました。
He cut himself.
Oh.
He didn't feel pain, and now he's proud of that.
Now that we're friends,
Wow.
we're heading downtown to link up with Yuyama's
That is wild.
Pretty crazy, man. We're just following.
Dude, imagine throwing gang signs like that. It's just like your knuckles, pieces of your knuckles missing. That's wild.
The city's pretty lively. Like, there's a lot going on in this downtown area. It's actually crazy. If you look at the map, Fukuoka is the closest big city to Busan, South Korea. We're just right across the sea. Bro, this city's cool, man.
Yeah.
You've been here a lot, right?
Yes, a lot. My father.
Your father's from here. All right, we found our boys. We are rolling around Fukuoka.
Yo, what's up,
What's
bro?
crazy is that when we walk on the streets, nobody knows that these are Yakuza.
Yes.
Right.
In the U.S., like gangs, they're heavily involved in drugs. Do Yakuza people do drugs?
やる人も多い。
Yeah, most Yakuza like do drugs.
What are the most common drugs that they take?
注射器でやる。
Like heroin.
本当はダメなんだけど、どの組織も扱ってます。
They do business also. They sell heroin.
If somebody wants to become a Yakuza, what do they have to do?
大学生が
They join the Bosozoku group. Like
Bosozoku, that's a motorcycle gang, right?
Their life, they could join.
What he's saying is that you have to walk the lifestyle to be admitted into the gang. Bosozoku, for example, is a rebellious biker gang associated with Japanese
Oh, it's the
youth.
name of a
Many
gang.
kids start out in this subculture before evolving into Yakuza members.
Once you become a Yakuza, if you want to leave, how can you leave? Or do you just say like, okay, I'm done? Or do you have to like do something serious to leave?
例えば親の代を継がないかんだ。They like give a lot of money, or they cut their finger, or the crew hit a guy or something. So there are many ways of quit.
How do you get like a higher ranking, like to go up to like the boss?
To the boss?
So like one is
How do you level up?
do business well, and the young people go to prison instead of him.
Got it.
Yeah.
Do people have guns here?
Oh.
No, 持ってないけど。Yeah, hide.
They hide it, yeah. Did you have one?
No.
Bruh.
So he doesn't have.
Before.
Before he has.
Do you miss it? Do you feel like you want to go back?
先の見通しが立てれない。
Dude.
They miss sometimes, but they don't want to go back.
Dude, honestly though, how much can they say while they're on camera? You know what I mean? They can't be truthful on camera because they know more people will see this, right? And so if that gets to the authorities or even to other rival gangs, they have to be so tight-lipped on certain things.
Because they don't have any benefits.
Why are you so open to sharing this information? Most Yakuzas, they want to cover their face. Why is it okay for you?
Because it's out?
They have no regrets and they have proud of become Yakuza, so that's why they don't need to hide. So that's why they want to share also.
So they do have a former life. Dude. He's just flashing them gang signs on the streets of Fukuoka.
It's just surreal to walk around these like clean, beautiful streets of Fukuoka and hear about their crazy stories of chopping off fingers and breaking bones and killing people. It's absolutely bizarre. Have you seen any Yakuza people walking? You did? That guy? Really? Do you give him like a wink? Like, that's so crazy. It's like an undercover society.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
How do they know?
Japan is the most respectful culture in the world. So why do Yakuza like steal and kill people? Like, why in Japan?
Well,
they kill people with reason. If they're afraid the enemy kill their friends or their family, they have to kill first to destroy their company or who, like they protect their families, their friends.
Yeah.
What does the future look like for the Yakuza? Like, is it growing or is it shrinking?
Yakuza never gone because like if the Yakuza,
Yeah.
the Chinese mafia is coming and they like the
Oh, Chinese mafia.
Chinese mafia.
Oh, especially in Fukuoka area, right? That's like so close to other, you know, to Korea and I guess to China. So you almost, it almost seems like a necessary evil, right? Because if, and that's what I was going to talk about right before this was there's a power vacuum, right? You know, he's asking the question, why are there Yakuza in Japan? Like, I have this picture of Japan being this like perfect place or whatever, you know. But the thing is like, no matter where you go, there's always going to be that like, that trend or that current that runs counter to the culture, right? There's always going to be that. And so in a certain sense, like, even the police have to tolerate the Yakuza to a certain degree because they know that there's always going to be that people that subset, very small subset of people that want to break the rules, basically, right? And if they're not going to be from your country, they're going to be from another country, right? So you might as well tolerate it as much as you can, just enough to keep out any foreign influence, right, coming through Yakuza. Because it's almost like a version of war, right? Like, because for instance, what if the Yakuza were not there? Well, the Chinese mafia would then move in, and then who knows? Maybe they could break through, you know, taking the Yakuza's place, and then how much more influence throughout society could they get by having that foothold? You know, it's kind of a wild thought to think about. So, if you're a police officer, you kind of have to pick and choose your battles, knowing, you know, that's which is a crazy predicament to be in if you think about it.
Because there's Japanese mafia. You know, the Yakuza for me it's like a movie. I only know them in the movie, so I'm really interested to hear their experience.
Yeah.
They're portrayed in movies as stylish mobsters. That's only one part of the real story. Beyond their criminal activities, the Yakuza sometimes provide order where the government falls short. Their involvement in relief efforts during natural disasters such as earthquakes and tsunamis have earned them reluctant respect from the public. But their methods have led to widespread fear because they often involve threats and violence. Today, government crackdowns isolate the Yakuza from mainstream society, which explains why our friends are so hesitant to speak openly.
Heading into a restaurant here. Everything about Japan is cool. Like the moment you walk into a restaurant, you just feel happy. Hello, how are you?
It's risky to talk about the Yakuza in public, so we choose the room upstairs to keep our voices down. They keep looking around to see who's watching because they don't want to reveal anything that could get them in trouble.
When I think of the word Yakuza, I think of it being
Dude, I'm hungry right now.
People killing each other, guns. Is it really that dangerous?
Yeah, it's true, it's true. After he joined the Yakuza, like 3 months later, his boss was killed.
What's the scariest like story that you could tell me?
His boss was really crazy, and his boss told him to break a girl leg. He thought he doesn't want to do, but his boss was crazy and he has to follow.
Do you feel bad about it now?
Right,
Did you go to college?
No. Never graduated high school.
Really?
Oh,
in
wow.
general, how does money work? Do you have jobs in the Yakuza? How do people make money?
Oh, their tattoos, bro.
And also, the Yakuza people like lend money and they
take more.
Yeah, take more. If they poor together. If they rich together. They always care about their crews. And if
Interesting.
their business goes well, many beautiful women comes and they work hard because they got a lot of money.
How long were you a Yakuza for? 30 years. What was the best and the worst part about being a Yakuza?
The Yakuza fights is like conflict. The people have to kill somebody.
Yeah. So that was the best part, you said?
Yeah. When he won, he feels happy and it was the best moment.
What's the worst moment?
Oh, he got caught.
How many times have you been in prison?
He was in the prison only once. When he was like younger, like high school, he also was folded and he was in prison like in total 10 years.
Wow.
What did you get caught for?
He hit his like the staff with a hammer, but he didn't die.
So he just viciously beat somebody.
That's awesome. Is that a requirement? Like, in order to be Yakuza, you have to have tattoos?
It depends on the Yakuza. Like, if the Yakuza community has much money, they can pay for them to make tattoo. But if they don't have much money, they don't.
Tattoos in Japan are historically associated
Yo.
with criminal organizations, like the Yakuza. Members decorate their bodies in elaborate tattoos as a symbol of status, and because of this, tattoos are very taboo in Japan. While attitudes towards body art are changing, you won't see a lot of them while walking the streets.
Alright, belly's full.
I was gonna say, like, it seems like tattoos are definitely a status symbol in Yakuza, so because it's expensive to be able to do all that stuff, so it's kind of like you're showing off your wealth like that, you know? Your success as a Yakuza.
Nightlife spots here. My first time in the city, so I'm pumped.
I cannot believe their stories, and it's really interesting to hear.
Bro.
Yeah, it's really crazy. It's really crazy. But I'm still scared of the.
Yeah.
Because my stereotype of the Yakuza is really dangerous and easily to get mad and get angry and violent and hit me.
Don't piss him off.
Yes. So that's why I'm really take care of my speaking Japanese to them. I need to use the respect way.
Damn.
I hope we don't die.
Our friends lead us to an underground bar in Fukuoka.
He has to use the most formal,
honorific,
honorable Japanese.
Conversations, deals are made, and alliances are forged.
It's cold outside, man. Hot towels.
Wait, so they're going to a new place? Is this like a bar? Or is it more food?
That's strong.
What do you think about his life?
Oh, this is his sister. And they run? I wasn't paying attention, so...
Do you support his decisions to join Yakuza?
No, she didn't. She just say like it's complicated, but it's okay. It was his life. Yeah.
Do the Yakuzas like run all the bars in Tokyo? Like they run the nightlife areas, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of bars.
What happens if a tourist like me goes into a bar and makes a problem with Yakuza? What happens? Like they will
Yo.
If like you were drunk and you know they destroy something, they trying to stop you. But if like they like have some money trouble, they ask your reason and they just talk. So no kill.
They don't kill you.
Yeah, they don't kill you.
Dang. They're probably a lot more honorable for being criminal, you know? I mean, they... Yo. Oh, jeez.
If you could say one message to everybody in the world, what would you tell them?
It's not easy to change your life, but you can do it. Be happy, everyone, and never give up.
Never give up.
4 hours you've been in Japan. from exploring Tokyo's only slum and meeting its residents who have seemingly been forgotten about, to uncovering the secretive world of Yakuza life and learning about their staggering influence on Japanese society. I've now experienced a darker side of this country that is hard to believe is true. Listen, I know all you guys out there have an obsession with Japan, like I do, and even after 11 trips here, I know that I'll always be coming back to discover, eat, and hang out. But if there's one takeaway
Dang,
from
I need
watching
to
this
go.
video, let it be that even in the land of the rising sun, shadows run deep.
It's very poetic, huh? I'll put a link. Oh wait, hold on. Copy. I'll put a link there into the chat, and if you liked the video, a thumbs up. Oh, this is another interesting video. This one is Japanese people are miserable. I watched it already, but it's interesting. You guys probably know this dude. I think this is an alternate channel that he has, but I know this guy. Yeah, the anime man. That's what it is. Yeah. So this is alt channel, but I know him from PewDiePie. I don't really watch his main channel, but yeah. Anyway, let's see. If you guys are interested, we could watch this. Why are the Japanese people miserable? It almost feels like all these videos we're watching is like, it's like the dark side of Japan. There's actually another channel that I sometimes watch, not all the time, literally called Dark Side of Japan by some Japanese young guy named Yuki, Dark Side of Japan. Usually covers a lot of crazy stuff. I don't like to watch it all the time, but sometimes. Anyway, we can watch this one.
Find out pretty instantly just how amazing this country seems like on the surface. Everybody is kind, respectful, the streets are clean, the food tastes good, the culture is diverse and grand. But when you look deeper underneath that surface, it might not seem all that utopian. And if you've been on my channel before, then this is definitely something that you'd be aware of, as it's a big thing that I cover here on this channel. But I found this recent article that has actually quantified just how much of a farce this surface happiness of the Japanese people really might be.
Surface happiness.
This article here, that just reading the title here, says that according to a study, the happiness index of Japanese people in Japan is actually in the bottom 3 in the world, with children ranking in the worst 2 of the world, saying that Japanese people are not as happy as a lot of other countries out there. Which is surprising, right? Like, again, when you look at it from the surface, Japan does seem like a country where they've got their shit together and the people are satisfied, the people are happy. So, how did they get these numbers? Why are Japanese people not as happy as other people in other countries? This article even starts off saying that, well, if you, again, look at it from the surface, there's a lot of great things happening in Japan. For example, in the world, they are the 4th biggest economy in the world, which actually...
So that's actually crazy.
I thought Japanese economy was kind of going to the shitter, but apparently they are the 4th biggest in
The whole world's going to shit.
People in Japan have a high, health rate. Like, we have one of the highest life expectancies in the world. It is a relatively safe country as well, with the crime rate being very, very low. Again, as I mentioned, the town is clean. You barely see any rubbish, let alone any
Kanji for the city or town.
and it's a country where, the seasons are in order. The summer is hot, the winter is cold, and the atmosphere and the nature changes with the seasons and creates some very beautiful sceneries. On top of that, the culture, the subculture
Anime.
is
Game.
anime, manga, and games. It's also very, very relevant. And
yeah.
there's a lot of benefits to moving to Japan. Like, I love living in this country. A lot of my friends who moved here love living in this country. This country is great. But on top of that, we have a lot of unavoidable problems in Japan as well, especially after the bubble burst, the big economic bubble burst in the 80s. We've had a very large stint of the economy not growing at all, even though we are still apparently the 4th biggest economic power in the world. We have problems of an aging population, a declining birth crisis, the
stuff that's been covered in the previous videos.
Just within this year, I can't even count the amount of earthquakes that
Yeah, they just had another major one like last week or something.
There is a very, very big and real problem of gender equality happening in Japan. And it's the government and the people still trying to figure out how exactly to solve it. So when you take all of that into consideration, when you take all the pros and all the cons into consideration, what do we end up with? Well, we end up with this graph right here. This is a graph done by a study which shows the amount of people that answered in the survey as to how happy are you in life right now. How they took this survey was they asked 2,000 people between the ages of 16 to 74, making
16
sure
to 74.
each and every person, or at least as many people as possible, were living in different regions, different lifestyles, different jobs, different family situations, to try and get a broad perspective of the Japanese people. And out of 30 countries, that they asked, Japan ranks one of the lowest in terms of the rate of people who answered that they are happy. They're happy with their lives, or they feel somewhat happy.
I'm gonna try to see. I looked up where America was. Let's see, which one is America? America. 72? I think that's America, right? And Japan is 57. Nippon, I guess would be the right way. Anyway.
As you can see at the top here, 2024, out of the 30 countries that were asked, the average amount of people who answered, yes, I'm happy, is 71%, which is good. 70% of people,
So that's the average of all the countries.
Very happy with their lives, is always great to hear. The number ones, actually the top parts here are the Netherlands, which answered 85%. I mean,
Netherlands?
I can see why, the Netherlands is a great freaking country. Mexico.
Mexico? How people are that happy in Mexico?
India, Brazil, Thailand. These are all in the top. Right?
When I think about Mexico, I think of like drug cartels and stuff like that. But so I'm like, how could you be happy with that? But you know what? It seems like even when Mexicans come up to the United States, overall, I feel like they do have like a certain kind of more positive outlook in general, I would say. But maybe that's just me speculating. I don't really know.
All the way here at the bottom.
Hello, Zan. How are you?
And South Korea ranks Japan at 57%.
That's so wild. 57.
Has been a pretty steady decline ever since 2011.
How was your evening, Zan?
70% of people in Japan felt happy. Obviously, it dipped at the start of the pandemic.
Dude, nobody's gonna be happy during the pandemic.
Increasing a little bit as the pandemic reached its end, but now we're seeing another dip again. And
Yeah.
it's not just a general happiness index that has dipped in Japan as well. The OECD did, according to the Better
Will
Life,
join us for just a little bit. I was going to say that what's Huru? Join us for a little bit. We could think about why are people miserable in another country and not our own, I guess. I'm just kidding. So work-life balance. Okay.
Japan ranked as 27th, and in terms of the well-being, global work-life balance index, out of the 18 countries that were asked, Japan ranked dead last.
That's because they are workaholics in Japan, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys probably already know that. Yeah, yeah.
As you can see, it's not just general happiness, it's also about the work-life balance, which might not be surprising to hear, because if there's one, I guess, big demerit thing in Japanese culture that a lot of people probably know about, is that Japan's work environment, working culture is pretty goddamn brutal, especially compared to other Western cultures out there. I can say that, wholeheartedly as someone who firsthand experienced that when I interned at a Japanese company. Shit wasn't fun. It's what made me to drive myself to do what I do today, and luckily I don't have to deal with Japanese companies as much anymore. I'm my own boss.
Yeah.
I got lucky.
When I think about it, I'm like, oh man. I like to think about visiting Japan or living in Japan one day, but then I think about that work-life balance.
Study that was done here in this graph, asking children around the age of 15. Which I think is a good age because you're kind of right in the middle of puberty. You're just old enough to not be considered like a small child, but you're kind of in your teenage years, which is always a very emotional time for anybody. And according to the same study, Japan ranked second to last, above Turkey at 53.
Okay, so let's see. Hold on. You going too fast. Because I think I saw America right there. What?
Just old enough to not be considered like a small child, but you know, you're kind of in your
I want to see.
teenage years, which is always a very emotional time for anybody. And according to the same study, Japan.
Okay, so Japan is right there at 62. But then look at this. America, 71. Okay. It kind of just falls off right here. So there's, what is this one? Toru. Oh, Turkey. That's what he just said. Igirisu. So Igirisu is England, right? UK? So this is 15-year-olds. 71. Huh. And what's the highest? 82? So that's crazy.
Ranked second to last, above Turkey at 53%. The top ones again are.
Dude, I wonder what's going on in Turkey that they're not happy.
Mexico, Romania, Finland, Croatia.
Croatia.
Eastern European countries are considered, the children there are considered very happy. They're very content and very happy with their lives. Japan, however, is below the UK at 62%.
Yeah.
That's saying a lot.
But even UK is not happy.
All the goddamn time. Japan is below that. Another index that was done by the same, or rather a different.
Is that true?
Research was they asked a bunch of 15-year-old kids from all over the world, how easy is it to make friends? And this is the results right here. Romania being the highest at 83% of children said, yeah, I find it pretty easy to make friends. Same with Norway, Croatia, the Netherlands again. Europe just seems to have their shit together. However, all the way at the bottom here, above Chile, is Japan, once again. So, with...
So, Chile? Oh, wait, we have a guy who views here. And then America, 72. So we're just like a C, I guess, of happiness over here in the United States. But, is it Peru? No, never mind. Not Peru.
With every
Chile.
single one of these statistics, Japan seems to be ranking pretty goddamn low.
Yeah.
On every single one. The adults are unhappy. The children are unhappy. Everyone in general.
And yet we know them as being so polite.
And it's not just a matter of outside circumstances as well, like work or friends. It also
That's
is
crazy.
internal as well. There was another study here that asked people between the ages of 13 to 29, how confident are you in yourself? How much
Self-esteem?
And these are the results right here. The left one being I am confident in myself, and the right here being I'm not confident in myself, and the spectrum being here. Well, look at this.
Oh, wow.
We look at things like America, for instance, and 57.9% say that I have confidence in myself.
Crazy.
Pretty high. Same with the UK, with 42%, with France, 42%, and then we have Japan, 10.4%. And when we
Only
look at the opposite
10.4?
side, it becomes very worrying.
Wow.
With 24.2%, 1 in 4 people say that they have absolutely zero confidence in themselves. Compare that to something like America, where only 4.2% answered that.
Whoa.
Even Germany, 3.8%. France, 2.2%. The highest here, after Japan, being South Korea with 8.3%. It does seem like it's not just a matter of
Crazy.
outside circumstantial happiness, but also an internal circumstantial happiness. It's causing people, or maybe that a level of self-esteem is also reflected on the outside world. Either way, there seems to be this intrinsic problem in Japan of Japanese people being miserable, both from an outside perspective and an inside perspective too. And the article here mentions that this is very fascinating. Again, especially when you consider things like,
I wonder if he's going to talk about why. Now, I have my own theory based on just what I know about Japanese culture, which is like, Japanese culture, there's a lot of, we could even see it in the way they present their cities and stuff like that, and then hide the kind of like darker area. They even take the name of the other place, the homeless area, off of the map, right? But then, the front-facing cities are looking so beautiful and so clean and things like that. That probably reflects how each Japanese person views themselves, right? They have this very polite, they know the right way to behave in a situation, and they're very considerate, right? But they do that at the expense of internal you could say, tending to their internal self, you know. And so there's probably a disparity between those two, the external and the internal self. I think, yeah, anyway, we'll see what he says, though.
Japan having a pretty decent to strong economy, especially compared to a lot of other countries out there, being a relatively healthy and safe country to live in. Yet, with all of these merits, Japan and Japanese people are pretty miserable right now. They don't feel like they're the happiest.
It's crazy because, yeah, the material stuff is not enough.
And this is a question I ask
for personal happiness.
Well, because it really is a contrasting perspective, especially when you look at it from the surface. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you know, Japan just seems like a very utopian country. It seems like there are no problems whatsoever. And yet, the numbers here are telling a very, very different story. And there is very few conclusions or reasons as to
so he
why
does.
these numbers ended up being what they were. But according to one particular professor at Kyoto University, she reckons that the reason might be is because Japanese people, a lot of Japanese people are very heavily affected by comparing themselves to other people. It says here that, you know, based on the fact that Japan is very much a collectivist society, it's something that, you know, we don't want to be sticking out in any single way.
Right.
We want to be like everybody else. If other people are doing it like this, then I need to be doing it like that as well. Otherwise, I might be socially ostracized. I might be looked weirdly. I might get the bad end of the stick because I'm not fitting in with the crowd. That collectivist mentality might be a reason why Japanese people are not able to pursue happiness in their own way, because I think it goes without saying that different people seek and pursue happiness in different ways. You know, what might be something that is really shitty to one person might be an absolute godsend to another person, and you know, different personalities and stuff like that seek different things in their lives. That's just how humans are, regardless of if you're the same race, same gender, same age. It doesn't really matter. People are different. People want to pursue life and happiness in so many different ways.
Yeah, something that's coming to mind is a video that we watched before on this channel, and I have a reaction. I think I put a video up about it, but basically, I think it was from the Japan Reporter, and he was talking about how some people they interviewed were even saying that even people who are good at something that they personally enjoy doing, if they're not great at it, then but they're only kind of good at it, or you know, like the society actually will stamp them down, says, okay, you're obviously not that good, quit trying to pretend like you're, you know, better than you are. And so they stamp people like that down. The only people that succeed are people who are like, what I mean by succeed at an individual level are people who are like very high performing. So it's like only the very high performers, like it's like you can't just be okay or good. You have to be great in order to be able to get an actual recognition in Japan. That's what this Japanese person was saying. If I remember right, now that I'm thinking about it, it wasn't Japan Reporter. It was this other dude, 33-year-old in Japan guy, Mr. Japan, I think his name is, from a channel. But anyway, so it's just interesting how like the Japanese mindset, especially for like younger people, they're always thinking like how will this be viewed from my peers, right? And is it noteworthy enough to allow me to be individualistic? If it isn't, then I gotta keep it to myself, you know, so to keep it a secret.
And it's the fact that, again, Japanese people, you know, say for example, they go onto social media and see that someone who is not them is being more successful than they are. They are gaining more attention. They're seeking more happiness. And that comparing of yourself to another person, yet not being able to fulfill that because of circumstances.
Maybe they're self-defeating in that way.
That society itself is not able to provide that happiness to that particular individual is what's driving people to not feel as happy as they are. And
yeah, maybe I was thinking about it too much of like other people keeping someone down, but it's probably more likely that they're keeping their own self down because of them comparing to people who are actually good at something. They're like, oh, why even bother? You know, sometimes I wonder about that when you're watching like a live streamer that's like really good at a particular, you know, first-person shooter game or something like that. You see how or even at Monster Hunter, right? You see some of these really talented players who could beat a monster really fast. You know, they speedrun this stuff. And some people are just so, you see them and they're just like so good at what they're doing that it makes you don't even want to try, because you're just like, I'll never get to that level, like why even bother trying? And so you get stuck more on your performance in that particular game or whatever, rather than your enjoyment of the game. And sometimes it's hard to enjoy something when you feel like there's someone way better than you.
And I think that's a pretty interesting hypothesis, because concerning things like social media and comparing yourself to people on social media that are more successful than you is not a Japan unique problem. In fact, I feel any country that has a strong social media presence, aka basically the rest of the Western world, also runs into that same problem. I mean, I don't know what race you are who's watching this video, I don't know what gender you are, I don't know how old you are, but you're probably on social media, and you've probably seen people on social media who are more successful than you are, regardless of how you define success yourself. And everybody, I'm sure, admittedly, everybody, I'm sure, has seen a more successful person on social media and thought to themselves, man, why can't I have that? And they stop to compare themselves to it. And they see that and they feel shitty about themselves. I mean, look, admittedly, I'm going to be real with you guys, I felt that many times in my life. I think that's just the way that social media is. That's just human nature. We're an attention-seeking species, right? Like, we need that validation from the outside. So this hypothesis of social media affecting Japanese people's happiness, I don't necessarily think is a big reason as to why
it's already ingrained outside of that. But it doesn't help.
If that was the case, if that was a big part of the reason, then we wouldn't be seeing such a massive disparity between self-esteem or, you know, how easy it is to make friends with
the crazy one is a
or
self-esteem
just
chart.
the general happiness index of children and adults. Like, these would be not that different. So from here on out, this is just my hypothesis. Obviously, I'm not a professor. I'm not an anthropologist. I'm not anything like that. I have no credentials whatsoever. It's purely just my opinion on how I see it. I think the biggest reason why Japanese people are not as happy as other people are is because there are so many social issues that are happening in Japan right now that are underlying and not talked about. And as a result of globalization, as a result of Japan opening up to the rest of the world and learning about other societies, learning about other cultures in the West, that comparison, I think, is finally sinking into Japanese people that maybe they don't have as good as the rest of the world does. I would say that within...
So now, not just comparing themselves to each other, compare yourselves to the rest of the world.
Japan and a lot of younger people in Japan are becoming a lot more open to the Western world. They're seeing so much more of the Western world and Western culture, whether that be through direct contact with, you know, someone who lives overseas, or maybe they're put in a position where they're able to visit overseas and, you know, see other cultures. And again, just the sheer access to the internet basically just opens the door wide to anybody who has an internet connection to see what the field looks like. And I think to a lot of Japanese people, the grass does look greener on the other side.
Huh.
They see that, oh, they
That's funny, because when we look at Japan, we think that.
a particular work environment that is similar to theirs. They don't have to be a collectivist society. They don't have to conform with how everybody else is. You know, like I'm sure a Japanese person will look at a culture like America or Australia or anywhere in Europe a lot.
Part of me is wondering also, what would happen if Japan were to become a little bit more individualistic culturally, like make a little bit more room? Like, would we still see that like kind of pristine image of Japan, the clean cities and stuff like that? Would that improve, you know, or would it kind of start to decline, you know? But we also know that based on the previous video, that the homeless area is kind of like pushed aside, right? And kind of taken off the map. And how would those kind of people change? Like, I'm just thinking, how would Japan navigate that? I mean, we're gonna find out, I guess.
Of a, I guess, non-collectivist society, and think like, oh, well, they're able to do what they want and seek happiness on their own. Why can't we do that in this country? Why do we have to conform with how society views us? Why do we have to conform with how other people view us? Why do we have to be judged by other people?
And honestly, I think this is a a video we saw earlier, that rise in solitary people. If you looked at those kind of people that were interviewed in that video earlier in the stream, a lot of those solitary people, even though they were older, they all had some kind of, they were all full of life, right? And they were doing different hobbies and different activities, just trying out and everything and putting it on the internet, right? And they had their outlet, It almost seems like these people like intentionally go into a solitary way of life just to get away from that cultural judging, that constant cultural judging, you know what I mean? Anyway.
That realization of cultural difference that is finally sinking into Japanese people, and realizing that maybe the way that we're doing it now is not the best way to do it. I mean, obviously that is a complete personal preference at that point. That is a personal prerogative. If you want to, and you have no problem with conforming to other people's standards and society standards, then that's completely fine, of course. But if you want to be more individualistic, and I think a lot of Japanese people are slowly starting to adopt more of an individualistic trait in their lives and the way that they pursue happiness and the way that they want to live life. But society, of course, in Japan, being traditionally a very collectivist society, rather, I think is like stopping them, is creating this massive wall for a lot of people to not be able to seek that individualistic.
Yeah.
Again, this is just my hypothesis.
But the internet, YouTube, creating your own channel, kind of creating your own little niche, and then having an audience, that seems to be working for a lot of people. A little creative outlet.
Sides of the coin. And I think in this case, a lot of Japanese people finally realize that there is another side to that coin, and they're seeing it for the first time. But again, this is a really interesting topic, I think, and of course I don't have nearly enough credentials to be able to fully say that this is the reason why Japanese people are miserable in today's society. So again, I'm going to throw the question over to you guys. What do you guys think about it? Please let me know in the comments below. I'd be super interested to know. And at the end of the day, man, seek happiness in your own way. That's all I can say. If you're going to take anything away from this, is that just because the Japanese people are unhappy, or maybe some of the unhappiest people, most miserable people in today's world, don't let that from stopping you from visiting Japan and appreciating Japanese culture and sharing Japanese culture. Because I think, as a lot of Japanese people do have a lot of respect for their own culture, seeing other cultures adopting that respectfully and sharing that respectfully and sharing their love for it respectively, I think makes a lot of Japanese people happy. And as someone who is half Japanese themselves, I always love it when people are very respectful and love sharing and talking about Japanese culture.
So many good things.
Keep spreading the love. That's all that matters.
Don't want them to feel ashamed about it.
Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. And thanks for watching. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smack my face right here. Subscribe to the channel.
Lol.
Bigger over here next to my head. A couple more videos you can check out if you enjoyed this one. Links to my social media as well as my Patreon.
Alright. And this was the video we watched. I'll put it in the chat even though no one's here right now. Oh, somebody just tuned in. This was the video we watched. Yeah. Crazy. Well. We just hit the 3-hour mark. I think that's actually going to be it for me tonight. Yeah, so tonight we started off playing some Monster Hunter. Defeated the Nargacuga. First time in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. And I think I'm gonna start more streams off, beginning with Monster Hunter, and then also tonight I didn't really know what I was gonna talk about or do, so I kind of just put any old thing together. But in the future, I will definitely be thinking more. I gotta be more diligent and more intentional with what I'm doing on the channel. So anyway, that's it for me today, or for this evening. My name is SteubeMan. I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. If you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And eventually, this will be a happening place. But it's not going to be nothing without you. All right. You guys have a great night. Goodbye.